What up, y'all? Tell Liana Don, you feel me? Hey, this the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit. Yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. This the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A street fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragon, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that platform shit. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that platform.
Sound clear, guys?
No.
Yeah. Do I sound clear?
They're both from the Capcom family, okay?
That's right.
That's the same difference, though.
What is happening? Hello? Are we?
Yeah, man.
Take a life from him, Danny. Take a life from him.
Why? Why?
Because I got the name wrong from different
He said Nick
characters from
Apostolidis
two different games.
was Devil May Cry 5.
What?
I thought Nick was from Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. Nick, if you watching, man, don't listen to Platinum, please.
I'm sorry.
Please, don't listen.
Forgive me.
To Platinum.
And just believe it. He says he's the biggest Resident Evil fan over here.
I am. I played this game called Teppen that you guys should be check out and look into. It's called Teppen. It's mixed in with as like a card-based, turn-based game. Think of it like Magic the Gathering versus Capcom. You play as one of your favorite Capcom characters, such as Morgan, Ryu, Chun-Li, and I'm also getting addicted to playing as Jill. Also, that's coming to Teppen is Nero. So I'm curious to see how the gameplay and abilities work for him. So you guys should check it out. It's free to play. And it's one of the most highly recommended games to play.
I believe that shit.
That game is right.
Sponsored.
That sounded like a paid advertisement.
I'm speaking straight. Listen, I'm speaking straight from the heart because literally I spent like 3 hours trying to get the ranking up. I'm like, fuck, it's always a 50-50 chance, you know. And it's free cards, you know, so you earn rewards, and it's simply amazing. And you know, when it comes down to that last wire, because it's 5 minutes and the turnaround is relatively high, because you could join the game within seconds of like winning or losing.
Capcom's version of Hearthstone.
Yeah, check it out, guys. It's fucking awesome.
I
this motherfucker. Look, and then all of a sudden his camera. Look, all of a sudden his camera will drop out, and he'll go collect that check. So.
Yeah. Write that check. Make that check out to Platinum. Yes, thank you.
Platinum and Co. Please sign that right there. All right, thank you. Right, that motherfucker put it in his bra. Like, anyway, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform.
That's
episode 134.
Right.
And we are talking TGS as well as other little tidbits here and there. What's going on, Lokita? Oh shit, Lokita's in the building. Damn.
What up, Lokita?
Damn, she automatically gains a
what the
Lokita. Lokita automatically gains a life
of joining.
Because, you know, she gains a life anyway. That's why. Yep. Anyway, what's up? What's up? Yeah, new day, new topics.
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
And we're gonna go ahead and do our before we do
Sunday's
our
the pay-per-view too. Yes, I'm gonna watch
it. Before we do our introductions, Dave D, I know you got a family, I know you got kids, but
hey, but he didn't join in late. So that balances out. He joined. He was here on time,
but no cam.
No
cam. He knows the rules. He knows the rules.
I appreciate it, brother. Now listen, I will be on camera in about 15 minutes. I'm just finishing up the chores with the boys, and then I'll jump on.
Your public has been tweeting me.
Why the fuck you lying?
All right. Anyway. All right, let's
They
go
want to see
ahead.
your face that day.
Yes, they want to see that you actually are a twin. Anyway, let's go ahead with our
Damn.
introductions. Starting
Damn.
with
Dave's
King.
been
Oh,
adopted.
whatever. King, what's up, man? How you doing?
What up?
And what have you been playing this week, sir?
What up, what up, everybody? This is King here. Well,
Sure.
sorry, a little bit story. This Thursday and Friday, I took the day off from work, so I delve into a little bit day streaming. So I've been streaming Darksiders 1, going to play the whole series,
Oh yeah,
And then-
Darksiders 3's out too. For free
and then
PlayStation Plus.
I started Borderlands 3 last night, and I'm loving it so far.
Borderlands, you know that's a touchy subject too. Look, he
Yeah.
knows. He's like,
I play it for the game developers, like based on the game developers, not Randy Pitchfork.
Yeah, because the devs still put their blood and sweat into it. We'll get into
Yeah.
it. Yeah, man, for sure. I see. All right. Well, welcome, Kingman. Glad you're
Thank
here,
you.
sir.
Welcome.
All
damn
right.
it.
And next up, we got Brandon, the whole man. What's up, Brandon, man? How you doing?
No
What
sick
you been
man,
playing this
the
week?
whole man.
Yeah, I'm not sick. Hey, it's Brandon the Whole Man here. And lately, since I've been working 2 weeks straight, I've been still been playing that Gears Pop, and I've been dabbling with. I just got, I think, Power for the Grid for Power Rangers, so I wanted to try that out. I just got my Xbox, so I downloaded Blair Witch, and I downloaded Gears 4 and Gears 5.
Blair Witch,
Look
you're
at
going to
you.
be pissed.
Yeah.
Really?
But, yeah. I mean, Gears 5, though, is dope. So,
Yeah, I'm going to play Gears 4
I found Blair
first.
Witch to be lackluster.
Look, I don't know if
I've
Terry
heard-
thinks
I've heard
about
it
Gears.
was.
Yeah, Terry got a crack today, so we got to talk about it. What's up, Frozen? Yeah. Speaking of that, the Rage Queen Coquette Terry. What's up, Terry? How you doing? And what have you been playing this week outside of Gears 5?
Hey, everybody, it's Cool Cat Terry from Twitch bringing you a lot of
Oh, I
hotness.
feel that energy.
Yeah! No, that's what
Fuck you, Terry. You did that to me.
Plotting over giving me shit that I don't have enough enthusiasm.
Right.
I'm saying the intros and the intros of your videos. That's it.
Alright, but anyways, guys, no, but seriously, no, yes, I've been playing that Gears 5, and we'll move on from that. And then I've started playing Greedfall as well, which is really good so far. I'm super early in, but I'm liking it. The combat is different from what I'm accustomed to, but it's good. Danny, I think you would like it because, you know, it's a lot more tactics. It's, you know, still an action, you know, thing, but it's more tactical. You have to do a lot more dodging and things like that. And so I think that's your style. And and then
You
it was
are
Fright
100%
Night last
correct.
night.
Where'd you get that on PC?
So it was Fright Night last night, and I got it on Xbox. And I
Oh,
played
you can
the
get Greedfall on
beta.
Xbox?
What?
You can get Greedfall on Xbox?
Yeah. And then
Damn,
anyways.
okay.
It's not multiplayer, Brandon. What the hell are you thinking?
No, it doesn't. It's a single player RPG.
It's a single player RPG.
Damn. So Mike's on the right now. He's fucking clueless. Okay.
I know. He's like,
PlayStation. No, anyways. I was Fright Night last night, and oh my god. So I was playing the beta, which included one chapter for the Beast Inside. And oh my gosh, that game scared the shit out of me.
I saw that shit. I was like, nope,
Yeah.
I'm out. I was like, I can't fuck with that shit. I can't.
I got a few clips of Terry just having a heart attack.
I saw the clips. I'm like, nope.
I was freaking out, man. I was like, I don't want to play. I don't want to play. I don't want to play. I was freaking. Like I was not enjoying it at all.
Scared shitless.
For a beta, it was pretty good. I mean, I got 2 hours of gameplay out of like a little demo, so it's not bad. So the game looks pretty solid, and I would recommend you guys add that to your Steam wish lists if you're into that horror game scene. because this one seems pretty good, and I've been posting it everywhere. I do feel that when this game comes out, it's going to be that popular game. You're going to see everybody playing. Just like when Layers of Fear first came out, I was like, yeah, everyone's going to be playing it, and sure enough, when it came out, everybody was playing it.
Not me though.
I'm calling it right now. Beast Inside is going to be the new hotness for horror games when it comes out. So go ahead and check that shit out. And then, of course, I played some Wick. King had requested that I play Wick again, so I played that.
It was fun watching her get scared.
And I was cussing out all the kids, but it's been good stuff. So yeah, that's been my week.
All right. Well, welcome, Terry. Glad you're here. Next up, we got Platinum Godfather. What's up, man?
Yeah,
how are you doing?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, what you been playing this week?
Oh man, where do I start? I've been playing nothing but work.
Oh shit! This is what
That's been wearing me the fuck
right. What's up, Alucard? What's up, Persona? Go ahead.
So, no, I'm not doing the combat league. I'm not doing the that bullshit. I'm just doing a combat league within the game. But other than that, I've been training, try to train, harness my skills up and, being consistent more and Mortal Kombat 11, of course. Just doing some studying, just trying to network as well in between. Yesterday, this stream Friday the 13th, and God knows how long. And on the very last segment of it, we got to play as Jason, and had a great time doing that. Shout out to the people that was there and showed some love.
I was there. I was there.
But other than that, I'm trying to get more consistent. Bitch, I just said you. But no. Honestly, I'm having fun. Just narrowing down those 2 games, and on the weekends, do something casual. Trying to get myself more consistent back on my original schedule setting. We're getting a lot more great people, meeting new people, and having more consistent people coming back during the day. So my streaming times are going to be changing. In the mornings and the weekends, it's going to be casual and various because based on people's recommendations, they'll like me to see me play other games too.
True.
Yeah.
Truth. Look, maybe you needed a little more enthusiasm. Anyway. No, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. And next up, we got the fuck boy. Excuse me, Big Mike. What's up, Big Mike, man? How you doing? How you been? What you been playing this week?
I'm doing good. How y'all doing? This is Big Mike over here. I've been playing a little bit of everything. I've been playing mostly Gears 5 with Cool Cat Terry, and just downloaded Call of Duty Open Beta, Modern Warfare Open Beta. I'm gonna give it a run for its money today.
Have you been asleep?
Yeah, I slept, man.
Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure, man, because sometimes you be like, fuck sleep, and then all of a sudden everything looks like,
Sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for the weak. We're us gamers, we don't sleep.
Yes, the fuck we do.
I'm telling you, that don't work. All the games.
I mean, hell,
we fucking sleep. You know what I'm saying? We do. We be like, shit. We want to sleep and game. That's all the fuck we want to do and eat.
You gotta get that pot of coffee in you and just play.
Coffee. I'm gonna get sleep.
All right. I'll get some fucking sleep. Now, I can push it to the limit, but then you gotta have a limit. You gotta limit yourself.
You haven't pushed anything to the limit.
He's throwing down the gauntlet.
He always says that's what he does. That's his life. That's his life goal. He goes button push. That's what he does.
You stood me up. I'm just gonna say you stood me up.
I didn't stand you up.
Hey,
yeah,
you chickened out, Mike.
No. I'm actually gonna say you stood me up. I asked you to come play Gears of War multiplayer with me. You're like, I'll be back at 10. I'll message you. What happened?
Okay, I did. All right, you got it. I had forgot. Look.
It was in the party chat. She heard you. Did you hear that, Mike? He said he'll be back. I waited till 2 in the morning. Nothing.
What time?
Till 2
well, look.
Okay. 2 in the morning. What time?
But let's see what he has to come up with.
I got ghosted.
All right.
Ooh.
That's a new word he learned today.
Exactly.
Guys.
You ain't pushing nothing. You ain't pushing nothing to the limit.
Well, thank you for being here, sir. Appreciate it. Next.
You know, Danny, I'm kind of hurt that Michael didn't take my bet.
Taking you bet.
Well, you know, Big Mike is a asshole. Anyway, thank you for being here, sir. Appreciate it. Next up, we got Dave D, a.k.a. Primetime, a.k.a. the Political Gamer, a.k.a. the Dad. What's up, man? How you doing? Have you had a chance to do anything this week outside of being a family man? That's what I want to know.
I did. I actually got Borderlands 3, so that's kind of been my life.
All right, nice.
Well, Anthem was life, but now I'm playing Borderlands 3, and I have dipped in a little bit of Red Dead Online. I'm now a bounty hunter, so I've been playing a little bit of that too.
Dave,
I heard they gave that character out for free.
how are
for
you
Prime.
liking it so far?
Oh, I love it, dude. I mean, right now, I did maybe about 2 or 3 different bounties, and that's pretty cool. They're kind of like raid bounties kind of thing. You go in and you have to figure out where they're located, and you have to do some tracking and everything. It's pretty cool, but you go in and you find these dudes and you take them. So I like that, but Borderlands 3 is life. I mean, that is the absolute truth. We're talking about loot. I mean, I just got a legendary weapon before I came on the live stream, so when we jump off the live stream, I will be playing again.
Did you David?
Same.
Did you change your pants?
No, I like to get soiled. I like to stay in the soiled pants.
Oh God!
Whoa, hold up.
What the fuck, dude?
What?
Soiled pants.
Take a life of
All right. What? Okay.
Wow.
Are you sure you didn't see his twin there, Danny? You not claiming his twin?
I plead the fifth. What's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Dan the Man. I'm the host here at the platform, and I have also been playing Greedfall, Terry. So we'll talk about that towards the lower part of our roundtable discussion too, because I would like to hear what you have to say about it, because I got my opinions on it. I think it is an amazing game, but you know, there's some things here and there that I want to point out. But it's definitely, like you were right. This is my type of game. So Greedfall is fucking amazing.
Spiders
I definitely
want
want to get that.
studio. They don't have a huge budget, so what they've made, I think, is pretty solid.
It's pretty awesome, and I'm telling you, it's fuck BioWare.
For the resources that they have, I think they did a pretty good job so far.
They did better than what BioWare has done in the last however many years they've been fucking up. So honestly, it's a lot, and I commend them for it. So I've been playing that. I've also been playing
They did
River
better
City.
than Coalition as well.
I know, truth. Also, I've been playing River City Girls. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like River City Ransom. So it's based on like the old school, you know, Nintendo beat 'em up brawler. But you know, of course, the graphics is updated, and it's the girlfriends that you play as. Ricky, Kunio, you know, their girlfriends and shit. And I must say, it is an amazing beat 'em up. It's like a beat 'em up RPG hybrid, kind of Castlevania-ish, not really, but more like Castlevania level structure as far as how you move from level to level. But it plays like Final Fight mixed with, like, I don't know, Street Fighter. So it's pretty fucking dope. You guys should check that shit out. I might stream some of that tonight. Some River City Girls. That shit was pretty fucking dope. So, yep, I've been playing that. And also on my phone, and I think David is playing this too, I have been playing Saint Seiya. Saint Seiya for iPhone and Android. Pretty
Saint Seiya's
fucking
tight.
Saint
Seiya is tight.
So, you know, if you guys need to check that shit out, like we talking graphics. They even have graphic options like PC where you can go ultra settings, 60 FPS. You can even add outlines to the character models and shit. Pretty fucking amazing. mobile game, so I've been playing that too. So yeah, all right, let's get into it. So Tokyo Game Show, I think it's still currently going on right now. They showed a bunch of trailers. PlayStation, I think, had the biggest event out of everyone. So they had a bunch of stuff that they were showing.
Should we start with Kojima? Should we start that?
I was trying to decide what I should. All right, well, let's do this then.
The elephant in the room.
Let me pull this up for the people here so they can see.
I got
Maximilian last night in regards to how he felt about it, and I was watching, like, he was just doing nothing but going to like the features, small features, what you could do with the character, but no actual game.
No, he did go into gameplay.
Very little gameplay.
No. Actually, 48 minutes of gameplay.
No.
And I have it right here.
Like,
no, you call that gameplay?
Nothing but story. For the part they showed last night or this morning, they showed like
they showed
him sitting down, him trying on glasses, looking at objects and shit. I'm like, no one's.
Well, this looks like this is 55 minutes of gameplay that I'm looking.
No, that is the one before. They showed a second 30-minute introduction that had it was just him sitting there looking at like food, and he was standing up and
Okay. So this one this one has boss. This one has boss battles and everything in this one. So did you guys see that one?
No. Yeah, I saw that one.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna kind of skim through it here for everybody.
Pack mule? I mean, how much shit is he carrying?
He's got like. Hold on, let me share it for you guys in Discord here, so you can.
How's he able to run? That's way too much shit on a man's body. I'm sorry.
His shit is so fucking
carrying a goddamn baby, a backpack, and
right.
He's got like what the fuck is that?
I mean, he's got shit, you know. He's got shit on his back.
And looks like he's got a spare pair of boots.
No, you know that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, this is so. You know, they're showing the gameplay of him like traversing these environments with like 50,000 pounds of fucking. I don't know. What's up, V Love?
Like traversing.
Big Cloud, what up?
That's not an appealing game. That's not a fun game. You have to cross a whole countryside just to do what? Just to do what?
Right, exactly. What are we doing?
Pissing mechanic to pop up mushrooms or?
But hold on, that pissing mechanic. I know you saw this morning, Platinum. That if the community keeps pissing on the same mushroom, it'll get big as fuck, and you can climb it.
For what?
For what? I have absolutely no clue. Yeah, right.
Just cause he can.
What kind of fetish attraction get off of people? Never mind.
I know we don't want to go there. Right? Don't go there. We know some folks who just may be into that. Yeah, I mean, there's some famous people that may be into that.
Oh, you guys from the fetish community like pissing? Well, here's the game for you.
I said, you said R. Kelly Simulator?
Oh.
What yeah, listen, so
looking at this game, I'm just calling so much BS. There's no way a person can carry all this stuff.
Yeah, it's not realistic enough. I mean, the environment is beautiful.
Look at this terrain. There's no way he'd be able to climb on this this with all that
be at least
crap on it.
1,000 pounds on his back. That's like a fucking ladder. That's like one of those mechanical ladders. You know.
There's no way. There's no way he would be climbing around on this rough ass terrain without falling flat on his fucking face.
Yeah, he would have tipped over. He would have tipped over that hill like, oh.
Well, they were saying like, okay, so they were going through like, I still don't understand what
There's
is
no
happening.
Action,
like,
man. I want to see some fun, yo.
They got action here. Let me get to it. Let me get to the boss.
Yeah, but look how much you got to skim through, though.
I know exactly.
So here's these dudes right here, right? So he's trying to get this, and then there's some fucking like, I don't know, it's like Rust a little bit. It's like these dudes in hazmat suits.
I think it's like a Farm Hill game. Like, okay, let me harvest this. Let me go around and collect some.
You know what? It really
Let me
reminds
go back
me
to the
of
station.
the Division. Like the way the UI looks, it looks a lot like the Division.
Let me go back to my station to read.
Look at the HUD and how things pop up and stuff. That's the. I mean,
let me recharge my baby. Let me recharge my baby.
Even when he went into his menus and stuff to for like his weapons, whatever he was doing, like it all looks like Division. Look at even the way the enemies' names are popping up next to them. Like that screams Division.
He just got the UI from the Division, man. Well, but thing is, this game has been in development for like what 3 years or so, and for the 2 years they showed nothing but story or trailers.
I mean, here's the thing that upsets me. All these elements I'm looking at, I'm like, look kind of tight, but what the fuck are we doing it for? I mean,
I know, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah,
What's the
really
point?
Explained.
Nothing's explained.
And so cautious, and people gonna blindly buy this because it's Kojima. I mean, within reason, I would like to, like Maximilian said, I would like to see it and play it so that way I could be further convinced. And it's like it could either do really well and be one of those captivating games, a 10 out of 10, or 3 or 4 out of 10. It can either do really well or really, really bad. So, I mean, it's looking like kind of on the 50-50 side, like it's a 5 out of 10.
Even if the game is hot trash, it's still going to do well because everybody
it's
is
probably
going to
be
buy
9.
it.
It's probably going to be a 9.
No, everyone's going to buy it because of Kojima. Even if
and they're going to suck his dick. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here's the boss battle right here, right? Okay, so you ate a bug out of some shit, I guess. So that was what was done right there. Seriously, that's what happened. And then,
what?
Yeah. And
Right. So, that's my point, is what the fuck is going on here? I mean, he showed him taking a bath in some hot-ass water, and then he showed him...
And this morning he took a bath in some...
like brown-ass water.
Yeah, like I thought that was acid. I'm like, what is he doing?
I know, I was like, what the hell are we doing?
Bathing in, I'm like, it's a spa thing. Okay.
Right, he like gets it and gets soothing, and then you gotta soothe the baby, and then that's it. I mean, then you get... I know, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. And did you know and I know you saw this, Platinum, that you can like hyper customize your little carrying thing. You can like put extra little pieces on it. There's like 55 little spots in it. But the thing about it is why? I mean, Kojima's not explaining like how these things absolutely benefit you.
He's just trying to make it up to the...
Yeah, it's just him walking and putting shit on his back. I mean, if that's the whole game, I'm not playing this shit.
Okay, so here's the boss battle right here. And
told you it's Postmaster Simulator.
Like the UPS simulator.
So, and then there's the boss. I do like when it first comes in, though. I do like how it comes in at you. So like they I guess they drag you into like the boss.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's just dope right there.
That whole box behind you?
Yes. That's the thing.
So he fights just by himself.
And that scene straight up reminded me of Tomb Raider, because he's always like sliding down shit.
And then it's like...
But he's not even fighting, he's just kind of evading.
Yeah.
But then
this isn't even a fight. This isn't even a fight. This is him literally just trying to get out of the area.
And he uses some of his blood in those grenades to damage those things.
Yeah.
But it's not does it kill it?
Yes.
Yeah, it will kill it. It's gonna kill it.
What that grenade thing?
Yeah, the grenade.
Yeah,
blood.
It's his blood. Yeah, it's his blood. Something
blood?
about the guy you're playing. It's his blood.
Oh.
And you use his blood to like damage it.
Is it because it's linked in with the baby?
Yeah, something like that. It has something to do with the split world, the baby, and his blood. Why he's the only one who can do some of this stuff.
The whole game makes no damn sense, man.
I'm gonna wait. The reviews come out. I'm gonna wait till they go in. Or
I think Kojima got high as a kite and he came up with this idea and he's rolling with it.
Yeah. So this is my big break, guys.
So Death Stranding. I mean, I must admit it does look good, but it's like.
Here we go.
That jump from that bus to that building. There's no way he can jump that far with all that shit on him. No.
But you know what? He does have those bionic legs. If you look at that one breakdown, they show that that's a little piece. Yeah, it's a little exoskeleton that he has that he could put on that allow him to run fast and jump and stuff like that, where you don't need ladders.
That shit's not gummed up. He was just fucking waist deep in sludge. You're gonna tell me that the goddamn shit's not gummed up? You're gonna tell me he can still bend at the goddamn knee after that?
Right. Okay, next up. Okay, so Death Stranding, let's final take on it. I still don't get it. Like I think I think it looks beautiful. King, right? King, I think it looks beautiful, but like what is it?
I just don't understand the point of the game.
Right? It's like what am I doing? What am I doing?
You know? Language.
And the sides of graphics and all that.
What's up, Ice Queen? What's up, Ice Queen?
But then trying to actually understand the game and what you're doing. No,
like, what the fuck am I doing?
I have zero interest in this game, and I keep saying this every time we talk about this. The more I see, the more I don't want to play it.
I'm like, I still don't get it, you know. So
I mean, I like Norman Reedus as the actor in Walking Dead, and Boondock Saints, all that. But this game is just like, what are you?
Why?
What the fuck is happening? I just have more questions than I have answers, and I don't like it when it comes to games.
I got the premise of it. It's a gotcha game.
Oh fuck!
Yeah. I got you. You bought into
Johnny.
My bitches.
Danny, I highly recommend you need to add this soundbite.
As he's counting his money.
You know, whenever we say gotcha, we need to add Jax's voice to say gotcha. Gotcha. You need to add that, bro.
I'm about to find that shit.
Please add
Gotcha.
as a trigger.
I got
you. Say gotcha. You know, he just got you.
Gotcha. That's right.
All right. I got you on the gotcha for sure.
Because there are a lot of gotcha games that we'd be like, fuck, gotcha.
Right, gotcha.
Oh, shit.
And Death Stranding is one of them.
If Death Stranding is a gotcha game, I will be surprised if it is, though. But I thought it was going to be like a top-down twin-stick shooter, but, you know, I was wrong.
Oh, shit.
Well, I couldn't understand it. I still don't understand what I'm doing. So,
it's a new genre, dude. He's even
But what is it? But what are we doing? I mean, here's the thing. If we're harvesting and carrying and building, what are we doing it for?
I don't know what he's doing.
But what's the goal?
I don't know.
What's the goal? That's the thing. What are we doing? I mean, we're doing a lot of walking, a lot of carrying, a lot of delivering.
It's an adventure game.
Right, adventure game. What the fuck are we doing?
It's a survivor adventure game. All I know is that it's a brand new genre. He's even said that it's called a Stranding game.
Bro, you can't advertise the game because you don't know shit about it.
Adventure?
How you gonna advertise the game?
You play adventure games all the time, Terry. Don't even do it.
Yeah, and those adventure games actually have some sort of, adventure.
What's up, Dark Side? What's up, Dark Side?
Purpose.
There needs to be some excitement. Like
I'm sure.
Okay, Dark Side said the plot is supposedly
anything that's exciting. Even when they show enemies, it's not exciting. Like that's bad.
That's true. Yeah, like
he doesn't want to reveal the whole thing at once.
Division.
I don't know what the fuck is happening right now on this. It's like he's like.
That's what I'm saying. Is that why? Why are we doing that? Does it give a buff?
Exactly, Dark.
Does it give you like more stamina? What does it do? Because if you're just Norman Reedus sitting in dirty ass water, I mean, I don't want to buy a game for that. You know what I'm saying? I can just look at The Walking Dead and see his ass walk through mud with his fucking clothes on. I don't want to see him do that. But what's the reason? What's that reason behind this?
You're reconnecting the world. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, Dark Side said you're trying to reconnect the people of the U.S. After an apocalyptic event. But
is 90% of the game just running, walking, carrying stuff?
Right.
He has reconnected stuff through like past trailers. What you use to reconnect the world is the baby.
Fuck the baby.
I mean, that's your opinion.
What's up, the Almighty? What up? What up? Yeah, yeah. Listen,
How the hell are you gonna re-kidnap the whole country with a goddamn fucking baby in a goddamn jar?
He's the only one too.
How high do you have to be for this game to make fucking sense?
All I know is I'm getting it. All I know I'm getting it. I think it's going to be phenomenal. I think that's why.
Stupid.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm not getting this shit.
I just
Literally,
don't
I'm
know.
gonna wait. I'm gonna let everybody, play it, and we'll
Yeah, I'm
see
waiting for the
how it turns
reviews.
out.
How is he driving that? How is he
Amazing,
driving
maybe I'll
that?
look into it. But from what I've seen, this game looks dumb.
He's navigating how with that shit on.
See, you know what would have been the sweet to me? You know what would have been sweet? Listen, you know what would have been dope about that bike? Is if it's so customizable, I would have loved to see you put weapons on that fucking bike, maybe a rocket launcher or something, add some nitrous or something. But if you're just driving and you just got a big ass backpack on and that's all you do, what the fuck is that? Why?
Right now. Does that thing have to get up and go?
No, probably not.
It's going about as fast as it does when he walks. Why even have it?
And it uses battery. If you listen to that translated commentary, it uses battery too. So you got to manage the battery on that bastard too, and it don't really do anything. It doesn't do anything. And did you see that little thing that popped up? That is a speed boost. They said in some kind of chase scenes you'll need the speed boost through it. But to me, that is just like why though? Like what is the reasoning behind this? All I'm seeing him do is carry a big ass fucking package and walk on the fucking beautiful countryside. Well, what the fuck? If I'm not paying $60 to do that. I'm just not paying money to go back and forth on a carrying mission. Fuck
I'm
that.
not playing this game for free.
Right.
They have to pay me to play this shit.
Yeah.
What up, John? What up? Maybe the baby is crossplay. Get the fuck. That's what D Almighty says. The baby is crossplay. That's some fucking
dirty.
that does sound. That's like some porno shit.
No.
Yeah, I support it. Okay, so next, let's do
But
Final
look,
Fantasy.
he literally, the bike goes about as fast as he does when he's doing a light jog. Like, why even ride it? What's the point of having a vehicle that goes the same speed as you do on foot?
So you are delivery. You are a delivery guy. That's what, and I called that.
It's pizza delivery simulator then.
Yeah. So
Delivery simulator.
your UPS sim.
Stranding. Hell yeah.
Oh
Sleep
shit.
Stranding.
Sleep Stranding. Oh shit.
Did you watch?
Should be called sleepwalking. Shit, that shit's sleepy.
Did you watch last night's viewing of it, Danny?
Nope.
He says nope. Yeah.
Cyberpunk is going to blow this game out of the water easily.
It's just there's no way it's fucking.
I'm telling you, if this game is just like what we see, and they don't have like some serious, like huge thing that they're hiding that they're not showing us to make this game,
I agree with you, Big Cloud.
I'm gonna be pissed if this becomes Game of the Year just because everyone buys it because Kojima's in it.
Listen, it could be. I just
totally
don't
agree.
know. I just have so many questions, and every time I look at it, I'm
people
like,
are
what the
buying this game for two reasons: Kojima and fucking Norman Reedus. That is the only reason why people are gonna buy this fucking game. Is because they're sucking those two guys' dicks. All right.
It just hit. All right. Okay. So Final Fantasy VII. That game. Now that one looks pretty fucking beautiful. Let's go to that.
I'll say this about Final Fantasy. I'm not into the series, but it's awesome that they're making the remake and all that. But it seems like they're now just cashing in on all that whole remake. Let's remake 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah blah blah, and so on.
Well, I mean, they're definitely going with a different approach.
Disney.
Look, hold on. Let me go back. Let me go back. So for all the incels who were mad for a moment about
Well, Final Fantasy games were been remade.
Look at Tifa's titties. All right, y'all talking about
there's 8. They're remaking 8.
That's a
No,
remaster.
Remastered.
That's a remastered.
Look,
Yeah.
Remaster and remake.
remember that
Those are some good size. Those are some good
those are
size.
some hefty. Remember
She's
that
fine.
ire about it?
Oh yeah.
Remember they were saying her titties were Tifa was
heaven
wrong.
forbid they're not. Heaven forbid they're not so big she can, use them as a goddamn life preserver.
Right, but her titties are massive right there. Like, look at that compared to her waist. Like, I fully support it, but like these dudes
For a
were
girl,
just like
for a girl her size, yeah, those are pretty big.
those are massive. But super support him. So let's go.
I didn't mind when I asked for your help way back when.
She just proportionate, Now she just got big titties, regular, real titties, not like anime titties. So but that graphic's sick though.
Yeah.
Now they're about to show some gameplay too. So and see that shit, the way it transitions from
But the graphics look nice.
Yeah, graphics look dope.
And I heard you can also do turn-based with this.
Yes. We've already said that a long time ago. That it's turn.
Dark said he right damn near rotten for it.
People are upset, because it's supposed to be only strictly action. But no, it's going to have turn-based in it.
Yeah.
You have the option.
It's a combo of the two. It's an active time
it's not
battle.
a combo. You have the option to go to classic mode. Like you can turn on yourself classic mode and just do turn-based, or you have the option where Harry likes action-based RPGs.
Well, the reason why I was saying it was both because during the other gameplay session they had, you can also stop time and strategically choose attacks. You don't have to just go all out.
There's a lot of
it's like a lot of switching back between back and forth.
Real-time tactical RPGs out there.
Yep.
But me, I personally like I love a good turn-based RPG.
Me too.
Same here.
But I still think this looks fucking dope, though. Like,
I don't get the appeal of watching a bunch of people stand in one spot, swing back and forth, waiting until get hit. That is
Terry
stupid.
is such a hater.
It's dumb. Nobody's gonna go into a fight.
Such a fucking hater, man.
Exactly. See, that's where I started my RPG.
A lot of turn-based
RPGs
have amazing stories.
They can have an amazing story, but the whole turn-based aspect of fighting is fucking stupid.
It's not a fighting game.
It makes you think, kinda.
Yeah, it makes you think, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna stand here for 3 turns while these people beat my face in, and I'm gonna swing back and forth.
Wrong.
Terry is.
Let's just sway back and forth.
Hold on, Big Cloud. You said sex is turn-based.
It is. Sex is turn-based.
It's like I did 7 hit points to the pussy. I get it. All right. What's up, Lamont?
There's my $300 version.
I get why they do it. They do it so it's more strategy. I get why they do it, but the aspect of it is fucking dumb. No one's gonna stand in a line in a fight taking turns getting hit. Nobody.
There's a lot of people.
Another thing, though, Terry.
Okay, Brandon, I want you to go get in a fist fight, and I want you to stand there for 5 turns. I guarantee you're not gonna do that shit. That's how fucking dumb that is. No one in the right mind is gonna just stand there.
Hold on, Terry. Hold on. Another thing, I love how you put these games in realization. When games are meant to play in fantasy, it's not supposed to be real. It's always about fantasy.
Yeah, I get it. It's supposed to take. Hold on. And then you got just stupid. That's just stupid.
Games are meant to play to take you out from the real world and put you into another world.
That doesn't put me in another world. As soon as
games do. That's why I play games.
As soon as the story gameplay stops and I'm not running around doing quests and I get thrown into a goddamn turn-based fight, they pull me out of the story and I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
No, really. No.
Terry is.
I'm still hooked on the story.
One moment, I'm part of this world and I'm feeling connected to the characters. The next minute, I'm swinging back and forth, waiting my turn to, hit somebody. No.
You're just so fucking
read that comment from
angry,
Lamont
Terry.
there.
Lamont said condoms are DLC, STDs are like bugs, and that need patch updates. My dick is artifacting something bad. I need an update. And my balls is itching. I need an update. All right. So Final Fantasy VII, I think it's dope. Honestly, I mean, it looks dope
for me as well.
I definitely.
Day one.
My biggest gripe is, and like Frozen said, it's gonna cost. This game's gonna cost you once it's released.
Oh, for sure.
Released.
Give us your money.
It's gonna be like a $300 game.
Give us your money.
Into it.
We want your fucking money.
I mean,
not if you wait. Just wait till the whole game is fully out and it's fucking old, and buy it for fucking $10 used.
Or wait for the PlayStation Plus to drop it down to $40, $30. You know how that is. You wait 3 months. Shit, it's half price.
But I mean, I got like a friend like Brandon over here. He's already dropped almost $400 on the game because
just because you're a fan.
God.
Just because you're a fan.
I tried to talk to him.
What the?
Just because you're a fan of a franchise. All right, I have nothing wrong with
I love
fantasy
New lives.
You can be a fan,
collectors.
but there's no excuse to be a sucker. All
Right?
You can be
Terry
a
said
fan all you want, but there's no excuse to be a sucker and spend that kind of money on a goddamn game.
Exactly. I know. That's what
You waited decades.
Brandon's my buddy.
You waited decades for this game. You can wait a little longer to get it, on the cheap.
What's up, Blue? What up, Blue?
Brandon, you always tell me, my friend, that you're tight with money. I'm like, dude, you're only getting part 1 with this statue.
Yeah, just part 1. Not part 2.
You're not getting
1.75.
And that's $300 for part 1.
Buy the game used or on discount. How the fucking shit on collector's edition? You can buy that shit on eBay. Down the road.
Remember, I talked sense in you.
Money.
Remember, I talked sense in you. Me and Zach did about jump.
Bullshit. No, bullshit. No, Mike. No, Mike. You're the one.
That are cheaper than
you're the one. Every day that me and you work together, you keep showing me all this shit.
I used to.
Oh, see, you used to. You still do, you son of a bitch.
I haven't showed you shit lately. But remember Jump Force? You were jumping on the statue, and I was like, look, that doesn't include the season pass. He's like, really? I said, yeah, read. That does not include the season pass.
Brandon, you can literally go online and get really, really nice statues of Cloud on his bike.
Cancel the pre-order and just wait. Plus, you can probably buy this.
$400, bro. You could have got the shirts. You could have got some merch popping off. You could have.
You could probably buy. I'm not lying there, Brandon. You can probably buy this statue once it releases on eBay, probably for
the most I can.
$7,500.
The most
You
can buy statues right now for like $150 and under.
Yeah, basically.
So just buy a statue online for less, and then buy the game later.
Create your own special edition. You feel me?
I'm all about collector's editions, Alucard. Believe me, but
$300
take another life. For part take another life.
Why spend $300 for a statue that you can get already from another company for like half the price? That's just stupid.
Bruh. You need a soundbite for that one too, bruh.
Okay.
Literally, there's a company that's made a Ranger. Literally, there's a company. They made a Ranger statue with movable parts and LED lights. And guess what? It's like $200. Your statue doesn't do any of that. It has no lights. It doesn't do nothing.
So once I spend is $100, and that's like for DLC, everything all at once.
That's not DLC there, Platinum. It's just episode 1 of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
All right. So Final Fantasy VII.
It's a day 1, but I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, it's day 1.
But
I'm not buying the collector's
$300 on the collector's edition.
The collector's statue looks
fucking.
The collector statue, I ain't gonna lie, it looks fucking phenomenal, but not for $300.
All right. Next up.
Let's ask Danny. Danny, would you buy a $300 statue for this
Nope.
one?
Nope. All right, so next up, we got.
That's like that's like buying the Dante Devil May Cry 5 jacket. It was $8,000.
That was like $1,000.
That was $1,000 fucking dollars. Never.
Yeah.
Never.
I mean, don't get
never.
me wrong; it looked fucking nice, but I wasn't dropping $1,000.
No.
For
No,
a jacket.
I'm not
How
doing
about that
Really?
Fallout 76 whatever jacket or
With the
Exactly,
fucking
Big Cloud.
that shit. Yeah, that's just trash.
Big Cloud
Nope.
says you're a sucker if you buy that statue for $300.
Frozen said Final Fantasy VII Remake will be on sale 2 weeks after release. I'm going to hold you to that one. I don't think so. I think probably.
Exactly. I'm over here with Dark. I'm buying the standard version.
Yeah, I'm just, regular version when it comes out on.
It'll be $60.
PC.
And I know it'll probably be, I'm thinking 3 or 4 episodes long, so you got to think. Each one's going to be $60, so you're going to have almost $300 in the game itself.
Already.
If I want to play the whole game, I'd rather
if
just
you're
go play
Brandon
the old PlayStation one.
And if you're Brandon and he has the statue, you're looking like you're going to have about $1,000 in this game.
No, fuck that. I'm not doing
Did
that.
I say? No, I'm like, did I say I was gonna buy this collector's edition every one? No, I did not.
No, but
The fact that you bought one, you've already been
You bought
suckered.
one.
Yeah.
Terry.
And then you have
I
to buy
don't care.
each episode. Then you have to buy each episode. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, fam.
Okay, but they're broken apart, so you got a couple. The worst time.
And yes, each one is going to be $60. But after you have all that together, you're going to have probably about $500 to $1,000 in that game for a full game.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. All right, that's just too fucking much, man.
Hashtag retro.
Exactly.
Right, hashtag sucker. All right, Resident Evil.
Gotcha.
Project Resistance.
Platinum,
It's-
where's that gotcha, Jax?
All right, hold on. Let me
I have collector's
Gotcha.
editions of Destiny shit also, Alucard, but I didn't pay full price. Hell, Terry has a gun for Joel that she got made, and I'm sure
I
she didn't pay.
got a life-size model
Show it there,
of the
Terry.
goddamn Hawk Moon,
Show
and
it
I
again.
didn't have to pay that kind of money.
All right, so this next one is Resident Evil Project Resistance. Project Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's a different hard pass.
We
So
we
far.
were waiting for Resident Evil 3 remake.
Right,
Or
and
Resident
then they
Evil 8. No,
said, nope, we're gonna
period.
give
This
you a
is-
fucking multiplayer.
This
shitty
looks like the Predator game. I'm like, nah, man. This
No, it's nothing
One
like
V-
this.
1v5.
Different
It's a
setting.
4v.
Ain't no fucking
It's a
Predator.
4v1,
It's a
4v1.
4v1 there, Platinum. It's the Predator.
Yeah,
Friday
but it's a
13th,
different
that
theme
goddamn,
though.
like,
It's a different theme. It's a little bit more
Nah.
strategic.
calm it down, Platinum.
I don't even shit down.
He's like, it's a different theme.
No, see, it is a different theme.
No, it's the same thing. It's the same concept, but just
I didn't
different.
say. Maybe it's the same aspect to a sense, but it's still a different theme. 4 versus action.
It's 4v1. Same.
All this shit is Friday the 13th was a Resident
Exactly, Frozen. It's
I'll
fucking
get it. I don't
Evolve.
give a fuck. It's still part of the.
Actually, Mike, I agree with Frozen.
It's Evolve.
It's Evolve.
And Evolve was trash.
Yeah. Well, it was fun when it was like free, free to play. You got friends too, but then
Me and Terry played it when it first hit. We're like, I think we played for like
We
an
were
hour.
excited because it
Oh, I
was like,
was. I'm excited.
there
I was
wasn't any
platinum.
other games out at the time. There were no other games out like it, so it was
I was like,
innovative.
I was like, hell yeah, this shit looks amazing.
And then the
Terry
game
played
ended
for
up
like 2
being
hours.
trash.
We're like, what the fuck is this shit? This shit is fucking boring as fuck.
And now everybody's milking that shit with the
Predator.
you got
Friday
fucking
13th,
Dead
The
by
traps,
Daylight.
all of that
Dead by
shit,
Daylight,
same
Friday
shit.
the 13th. Now we got Predator. Now we got Resident Evil getting in on that bullshit. No.
Exactly, Big Cloud. Just give me the Resident Evil 3.
But that would be in
Remake or
production.
remaster.
It's not like they came up with the exact. They had this shit in production for years. It's not like they
this
came
shit
out
is
overnight.
just like-
Oh shit! What you would call it?
No, they didn't have this.
Yeah,
in
and those
production for
other
years.
games came out years ago.
But there was
just-
other games.
Cause see, look, you could be the big, you could be old boy. See, it's the same shit. It's really the same
and
shit.
then you become Mr. X.
Right, so you can
Right.
grab them, kill them. You got the kill. Yeah, it's the same shit. Honestly,
It's 4 people.
there's so much of the same.
And one
shit.
person is the mastermind, Setting
this is a
traps
lot
for
like freaking. Like I said, it's a lot like Friday the 13th. You gotta run around, find shit
That's
so
like-
you can escape, and then you have your
and you have a
killer
time,
coming
you have a
after
time limit in
you.
this game.
Just in Resident Evil skin is all it is. You're just paying for the
I
game.
love, I
hate
love
to
how
say-
the next one is
However you
Resident
may
Evil
guys
2
try to
review.
downplay where
I know, you see that?
I still think
Personally, I love the Resident Evil series,
Because-
but this is a cash grab.
This shit is trash grab. That's what it is. I don't like it. I wasn't feeling it. The trailer didn't change me.
Yeah.
The game's
any
probably
way.
going to be $60 a la carte. 40
Oh, yeah, it's
at
gonna
the
be
lowest.
60. Is it on YouTube? They got the full
Yeah.
gameplay of it.
Yeah,
Is
they
it
got the-
trash?
They got
Big clock?
they showed gameplay. Like I said, it's 4v1. It's evolved.
Oh shit! There we go. I meant
Like I said, I love the Resident Evil
That's for
series, but
later.
it's
Oops.
just a cash grab.
All right, so let's see if we go. What is it? Project Resistance, right?
No, like I said, it's 4 people. It's like, well, basically it's basically Dave. It's gonna be you, me, Danny, and Brandon versus the mastermind, which is the guy setting the zombies, the Mr. X guy. That's what he does. The mastermind does. He sets all the monsters out in traps,
Yeah.
and he.
So
Right.
this is the gameplay right here, then, right?
You know what that reminds me of? I think at the end of one of the Resident Evil games, it's just a dog with like a headset, moving the buttons and everything.
And the point of the game is, you're trying
Like the mastermind of everything was just a Shiba Inu dog.
And the point of the game is you gotta try to escape in a certain time limit.
What I hate is those numbers popping up. That takes you out of it so much.
Yeah. I'm sure there's
That's-
like a UI option you could disable that maybe.
That shit is so tragic.
He said tragic.
So I think when the zombie's like in flames, like you're controlling the zombie.
And you get trapped? Okay. What? Did you see that zombie rise up out that floor? That was trash. Wow. They shouldn't have showed that shit.
I don't think so.
No, so
yeah.
they're working on the beta right now. They're doing the beta. I signed up for it to see if I
Yeah,
see
you
if
gotta
I
be-
can.
Kieran
Yeah.
Ace, what's up, Kieran Ace? Okay, you said that was Silent Hill with the dog and the headset. Okay, Silent Hill.
To sign up for the beta, you have to be a Resident Evil. So yeah, to sign up for the beta, you have to be a part of the Resident Evil membership, which I signed
Okay,
up.
this
and
this shit
I
is.
signed up for the beta. I'm gonna
Okay,
give it
that
a
shit
shot.
is trash. That shit is trash.
I don't
Yeah.
think I'm gonna be buying this game.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay. So overall mindset for Resident Evil is like, that's tragic. Give us something else. All right. Next up, we got Neo 2. So let's check this out. Now, this shit should be dope. I haven't had. a
I
chance to
didn't
see
play
this
the
Isn't that the
first
myself.
same?
one. I
Isn't that
heard
the
it's
same
really
copy and
good.
paste though?
Neo 1, it was
What
amazing.
new can you do in Neo 2?
It
Was more
and Neo
characters,
2
right?
has create a character,
Yeah,
and
that's
plus
really
you,
good.
and plus you can do co-op campaign.
You could do co-op in the first one too.
I think the first one was a single
Yeah,
player.
you gotta summon
Yeah,
and
first
shit like
one's
that.
single player. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, but you.
that was Silent Hill. Then.
I don't even have Neo Frozen. I just know I watch people play it. It looked good from what I've seen. It's like a Dark Soul. It's a Dark Souls type of game.
あなたの身には人の業さえ超える力が秘められているはず。
You know
That
what's
shit looks
crazy?
crazy.
I
That
got,
shit
I
looks
got
fucking
Neo,
crazy, though.
I got some Dark Souls shit, but I never had the balls to play.
That's because you gotta get good.
Listen, I'm not taking that shade, but you know it is technical because it uses your stamina. You gotta. There's different. There's heavy, light, medium attacks. You got.
Right, you gotta get
It
good.
means a lot.
It's
Yeah.
gonna get good.
Get good.
That's,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's the whole
That's
reason why
it.
that's the whole reason why to get good.
Hashtag PC for sure, Frozen. So call him out. Yeah, I'm calling him out. I'm calling him out right now. You gotta get good.
I'm looking.
That's what it is.
Neo isn't that old though, is it? Didn't the first one just come out?
Well,
like a
the
year
first
ago?
one, when you had like an older one, you know, and then you got that one, which is like the kind of like the redo of that series, and
Neo,
then it
I
was
think
Dark
it
Came
Souls.
out
Souls.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Terry, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, I was gonna say they have a sequel coming out already. That game's not even out, hasn't even been out that
No,
long.
and then the first one did really good.
It did. It did really good.
First one did well.
Yep. It did quite well. So you know, and that one looks dope. I love the art style on that. On these characters here, it's super striking. You know, you look at like some of the high yellows that they highlight, and the contrast to blood and shit like that. That shit looks pretty.
That
fucking
that
dope
looks
to me.
good. It looks.
That
good.
looks dope.
Platinum, have you played Bloodborne yet?
Platinum.
I know Bloodborne's tight, but Platinum, have you played Bloodborne?
Have I? No.
Dude,
No.
do that.
What's up, Short?
Next weekend, go buy you fucking Bloodborne and play that. Bloodborne's fucking legit.
Bloodborne's fucking dope too. But no, I love this. I love this. I love the look of it. It's definitely
It
it's
looks
hard
really
to
good.
bitch,
Yeah.
but it looks so good. I love that fire and stuff like that. That looks great.
I know you love chasing platinums or platinum because that's your name. But yeah, definitely go play Bloodborne.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
But look at those facial
I'm planning on
animations.
doing
And
it
shit,
for
that
the
shit
weekend or
looks
something
dope.
like that.
Look at those eye tracing and stuff like that. That shit's dope.
That's really nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. That looks great.
You want to make a bet, Danny? He'll have his first race next weekend on Bloodborne.
Oh, for sure.
Because
you got to get good. You got to be good. You can't just get good. You got to be good. You know.
He'll get wrecked like 30 times. Like, what the fuck, man? I can hear platinum now.
Haven't played that in Sekiro, and we'll see if he makes it.
Yeah.
He's gonna scream, I fucking hate you, goddamn Mike. Fuck you.
He always talking about me. He always talking about me playing. Hold on. He always talking about me playing horror games. I need you to play one of them and get wrecked.
Dude, I was laughing my ass off when Daddy was playing Sekiro, and you hear him in the background banging his fucking.
Gamer.
He's banging his fucking controller on the desk. He was like, God damn fucking.
Man, that fucking ogre was booty clapping me, so I get it. You know, the frustration is real, but what it is,
and you know what?
You have to
Danny's still never gone back to Sekiro to finish.
I have. I've been playing. I just haven't streamed it, but I play Sekiro still. Yeah. Well, right now I'm at the fuck is her name with the fucking
just how convenient
she has
he was supposed to stream Resident Evil.
She has the strands of
No, Danny actually streamed Resident Evil and he beat it.
I beat it. Yeah.
I watched it.
Yeah, I fucking did it. Anyway, yeah. All right. So next up, what we got? Okay, so Kingdom Hearts has DLC. So let's see what that's about here.
I know they came out with a lot of VR stuff too.
For Kingdom Hearts?
No, just in general, like different games.
Is it Lady Butterfly there, Danny, you're stuck at?
Yeah, Lady Butterfly. Yeah.
Guys, I watched somebody play, take on Lady Butterfly. And
I found out you could cut the strands. You could cut her strands that she stands on, but she's still pretty difficult. She's fucking hard. Yep, Lady Butterfly. She fucks with me. She got me emotional.
This is the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3.
They can keep it.
More
Terry, like, fuck Kingdom
Hearts.
Please do feel like they can keep it.
Well, Terry's thinking because,
Kingdom Hearts 3 was my most disappointing
Destroyed you, didn't it? Like, killed your inner childhood.
I loved Kingdom Hearts, and then 3 came out, and I was so disappointed.
Yeah, that's how I felt about the Division and some other games. I'm like, that just killed it.
ナミネはここから離れてあの海と空
I ain't gonna lie though, it looks good though.
Kingdom Hearts good, I ain't gonna lie.
Was this Kingdom Hearts 12.0 or some shit?
3.
They came out with like 10 different games, just one game, and it's like the prequel. Like what?
Remine. Okay, they always got some dumbass name though. Remine. Like okay. Kingdom Hearts. I mean, Terry definitely is not hype at all. So
no, it's more gotcha money. Gotcha.
She didn't like it because She didn't like it because it has the easy mode on.
Yeah, handhold mode, journalist mode.
Whole game was easy, and then it was just boring.
Yeah. All right. So next one, this one kind of caught me by surprise.
Gilmore Souls?
Yeah, it's Castlevania's new game.
Really?
Yep. I haven't had a chance to really check it out myself, so we're all seeing this for the first time, at least I am. So, Circle of the Moon, all the great Castlevanias. I love every last one of them. Every Castlevania game I usually love.
Is it like a different name for Castlevania, or is it Castlevania Gilmore Souls?
It's Castlevania Grimoire of Souls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A mobile game?
I'm sorry, I think it's a mobile game.
Is this a mobile game? Because it does look like shit.
It looks like a mobile game.
It is.
Oh, it's a mobile game. So it's more gotcha.
Danny will be over that.
Yeah, Danny will be all over this. Because here's my $20 credit card, baby.
Dude, I don't know why y'all think I spend money on gotcha games.
Although, have you seen the anime series of Castlevania on Netflix?
Yeah, that shit's dope.
That shit was dope, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah,
they're making season 3.
Right there.
Yep,
That'd be the character you'd be buying. You're like, damn, she got some double D's? It's $10.
Whatever, man.
See, you know it's true. You're like, whatever.
It's not true. Just because I said that does not make it true at all. You know, but he's on the garbage. That's what he's on. He's on that shit. All right, Grimoire. So Grimoire. So the Grimoire of Souls must be what you tap on to summon the gotcha characters.
Oh, you tapping something?
Oh yeah, you tapping it. Oh yeah, for sure. You are. You know. So
Tapping that credit card of yours.
I'm not. He said, Big Cloud said, "Look better than Battletoads." Battletoads is a travesty. Battletoads is embarrassing. River City Girls actually puts Battletoads. I'm telling you guys, if you want some beat 'em up goodness and also some like bomb ass moves and shit, River City Girls, check that shit out.
Says Daddy's gonna be tapping his wrist.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever.
Big Cloud on some garbage too. Fuck you, man. All right. Grimoire of Souls looks like a mobile game.
Believe me.
It's tragedy.
Yo, Big Cloud, Daddy's gonna have that, KY ready on his wrist.
Anyway, next up, we got Guilty Gear. Now Guilty Gear, this new one looks so fucking crazy. Like the graphics on this one is insane.
I love Guilty Gear series.
Yep. So let's check this one out. This one looks so fucking great. Like,
what is the Guilty Gear?
It's fighting.
It's a fighter. It's been around
But
for
look at that! Look at that! Wow!
It's a 2D anime.
Wow! You know, look how beautiful that is.
They changed the shading on it.
Watch how they do the supers. Look at that shit.
Yeah,
the animation is fucking. It's outrageous.
Joel's name is based off of Guilty Gear. Right.
Oh shit!
Is Soul
Which
Bad
character is
Guy.
which character is Joel in that game?
Gunflame.
Gunflame. So that's Soul Bad Guy's gun. Gunflame.
Yeah, Gunflame. Yep. Look at, God damn, that shit looks beautiful.
I'm pretty sure.
Definitely day one. Definitely.
That's definitely.
Okay, so Soul Bad Guy's attack called Gunflame, and that's what.
Wait, hold on, dear Almighty, what you mean, trash?
It looks good to me. I think.
Oh, they added another character.
Did they have Grand Blue Fantasy? Was it shown at TGS?
You're all about the fighting scene, and I'm surprised you don't play Guilty Gear.
A la carte, did they show Grand Blue Fantasy at TGS? I'm asking for a friend. Gotcha Arc Systems are known for that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But it's whatever. Of course it was. Okay, all right, let me take a look and see if I can find, because let's see, Grand Blue Fantasy. And it was shown at TGS, right?
Yes, I think.
It was shown at TGS. Okay. All right. Let's see. TGS. 15 hours ago. Okay, demo. Here we go. All right. So, now I've been kind of following this too. This shit looks pretty fucking amazing.
This is also a 2D anime fighter.
It's made by the same company. The same
it's not
company
really
that
2D
makes
anime
Blue.
though, right? This is the fighting one, right?
Yeah, the same company that makes Grand Blue. I'm pretty sure makes.
Wait. No, this ain't it. This ain't it. That ain't it. That can't be it. Grand Blue Versus or the RPG? Are you talking about the RPG or the fighting game a la carte?
Don't think there is a RPG game coming up for Grand Blue Fantasy.
It is this one right here. Grand Blue Fantasy Project Relay. Right, what is this?
Wait, is this that RPG you wanted me to get, Mike? That had like the co-op?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
See, like, what is this? Right, Grand Blue Fantasy. Right?
There was a co-op RPG that was coming on PlayStation that you wanted me to get. Was this it?
See, look at this shit. This shit look dope as fuck. Like, what is this? Grand Blue Fantasy Project, right? Is this what you mean? This one right here?
Mike, this is the game you wanted me to get.
It ain't out yet, though. It ain't out yet.
If you say so, you don't want to own up to it.
I don't remember, man.
You're like, I don't know, baby. If you think I did, I said it.
Versus, okay, TGS trailer. Okay, so all right, so
I remember people wanted me to get something that they could play with me on PlayStation because I'm predominantly PC and Xbox, and I was open to this because I like a good RPG.
Okay, so that's what this one is. This one is the one they showed at TGS is the fighting game one. Sorry, so let's check it out. See what it is. What it be like? What it do? Let's see. Versus. The graphics look dope. It's like it's definitely like a paint, almost like a painting.
I mean, the stereotypical JRPG characters, they all look the same.
I don't, Terry, you a hater.
She's been getting a lot today.
You look at a whole bunch of different JRPGs, and all the men and women all look the same in all the different freaking series.
So it's like super anime style, which I do like. I do like the look of that. See, look at that shit. The way it transitions from intro to, it's just pretty dope.
Yeah, this is the fighting here.
Okay.
I played this.
So wait, is he gonna beat up a 5-year-old? Holy shit.
Shit, she got a fucking sword. Shit. Damn. Punish. So you can, close the gaps and shit. I like that.
Why does her crown look like a damn tower on her head? That looks stupid.
I love it.
It looks like someone freaking put a pipe through her skull.
Terry is an angry individual.
She's always angry. That's why she has the name, the Rachel.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but this looks dumb. I'm sorry, it looks dumb. Like, the guy looks good.
Let's see what this dude looks like.
Freaking tower on her head looks stupid.
Hold on, let's go to this one right here and see. Okay, so now that intro, now that character design looks good. Oh, come on! I don't want no ad. Fuck you, ad.
There's a lot of flexibility here. We can work something out.
All right. See, I love how that just transitions into game right there, though. I do love that. It's like he got too much shit to even be mobile. Like his mobility is just fucked up. Okay. All right, yeah, no, this looks good. This looks good. All right, so Grand Blue Fantasy Versus TGS gameplay trailer. Y'all can go check that shit out. What's people saying? Where's SSJ Blue Grand? Motherfuckers is already trolling it. But no, it looks good though. I mean, it looks good. Looks good. All right. What else did I miss? You guys, I miss anything else? Because it seemed like that wasn't there was some smaller trailers here and there, but it was so many I couldn't really figure out.
Yeah, I know
what,
they're making a fairy tale game.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, an RPG, and I'm happy that they're doing an RPG and not a fighter.
She won't like it though. He works. She won't
like it. Terry won't like it.
I just, she don't know. You're like, fuck this game now.
What, is it turn-based?
It's gonna be turn-based.
Oh,
What
it's
JRPG is it?
Terry's like, that shit is trash.
If it's good, I'll play it. I do play some turn-based games. Not very many, but I do play some.
And I'm not sure. Are they making a One Punch Man game?
It's a fighting game. Yeah.
It's a fighting game. Yeah, One Punch Man, I think.
But yeah,
I think they're making another. Yeah, Fairy Tail does look good. And I think they're also doing a Dynasty Warriors game too, like a strategy one.
Is this it right here? No, fuck you, ad. Alright.
I hate how.
Is this it right here?
Yeah, YouTube changed their thing. Now you have to pay a subscription to get ad-free for their stuff.
This shit sucks.
Yeah.
It's always been that way. They always show ads in between videos. Like,
No, now it's not even in between videos. It's doing the video too. They put the ads.
Yeah,
that's that whole in between the video there, Brandon, is if that's where the
Adblock doesn't stop them all anymore,
Right.
you guys. You
Well,
guys keep spamming Adblock. It doesn't work anymore. They changed their shit.
YouTube changed
I
that.
have,
like I
I
could be
have
watching.
Adblock. I got Adblock. I still get fucking ads sometimes on their shit.
Yeah, I could be
YouTube wants
watching
you to-
YouTube and like right in the middle of the
wants you to
video,
buy their
it counts down to an ad,
Yeah,
and then you have to.
Yeah. They do the same thing for Facebook.
No, they're right. They're right. I don't have ad blocker on.
I mean,
I don't have it
You're
on.
talking about Brandon, where it counts down to a video and goes to an ad when you're like watching a video. That's monetization. That's someone doing the advertising, because we could do it also once we get 1,000 subscribers. That's how we get paid.
I know.
We'll be putting ads in our video, so anybody clicks on the ad, we get some
What
income.
kind of fucking game is this? What the?
Did you just throw a chair?
I didn't throw.
No, he threw his.
And he's riding a bike?
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like 1v1 Power Stone type game, I guess.
That's a special move. Is the bicycle?
Really? I don't know.
It looked like it.
This game seems a little. So what is Saitama doing? What is he doing?
I don't think I'd get One Punch Man.
Okay. That is so fucking trash.
It's from I'm pretty sure it's from the same makers that did My Hero Academia.
What?
Yeah, but My Hero Academia is a little bit better than this one.
No, it wasn't.
So what do? You just.
It's just an arena fighter. It's just an arena fighter. That's all it is.
But how do you beat Saitama though?
You ever play like the Naruto games? The Naruto games?
No, but I'm asking, how do you beat Saitama though? Like, there's nobody that. He's pointless to be in here. Look at this shit. He's not. What the fuck is? Look at this shit. What the fuck?
No, the game's gonna be trash.
Anime fighters are trash. No, some are good, but this one is trash. I must say,
yeah.
Because like DBZ Fighter is dope as fuck, but this shit right here is
DBZ Fighter's fucking fine. So I mean, there was a whole reason why I stopped playing My Hero Academia.
I mean, look at
because there was an arena fighter.
What the fuck?
And it's just like Naruto. You sit there, Terry hated it because I used to do it all the time to her. You'd sit back in the corner, power up as much as you can, just fucking spam your power moves.
Yeah, that's garbage.
Yeah, but
right.
Michael does that in every game.
But I mean, that's what My Hero Academia is.
It's just garbage. Okay, all right. So that is TGS. Those are the trailers that we found interesting. So if you guys found any more, just put them in the comment section if you can. If you can't, fuck it. You're blocked anyway. But just shoot me a message or just post the title of what you want me to check out, and we'll check it out. All right. Next up, what we got here? GameStop. So GameStop. Is dying. They're closing 200 stores.
Dying.
They're dying. They're
not dying.
They are dying.
How many people go to GameStop anymore?
They just need to switch what they're doing.
That's what they're doing.
They need to.
They already said.
They just need to be 100% on like merchandise, T-shirts.
Yeah, that's
things
what
like that.
They
have a good turn base for
they need to get rid of games because no one gives a shit about that anymore. Everybody buys digital or orders their shit online. No one goes to GameStop very much to buy a fucking copy.
I went to GameStop one day and I asked for like a digital code. They said they don't sell digital codes anymore. They only sell the physical copies. So you can't even pre-order digital anymore.
Well, GameStop closing 200 stores is a big deal. I mean, it's not like they got trillions of stores everywhere. They already closed some down already.
They said by the end of the year, there'll be 200 stores closed. But these are the stores that are closed. The stores that are closing are stores that are not, doing a lot of sales. Like, I mean, there is stores, probably like me and Brandon live. There's not a lot of people that go to our GameStop.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Brandon go up there. Well, we used to. When I used to work at the hospital, we'd spend fucking 4 hours and just talk to, the workers.
And then they have areas where they have too many. Literally, on my one main street, there's 2 GameStops within like a half mile of each other. Not even. There's no reason. There's no reason to have them that close together.
It's like competition with yourself and shit.
And when I used to live in Tennessee, I'd go to the GameStop in my mall, and that fucking place would be swamped.
I think they need to do like merges, like store merges.
And when I was talking to Lala last week, since she works at GameStop, she said her store is just fucking busy nonstop. It all depends what area it's in.
Absolutely.
But I don't think that's it though. I think it's kind of something that a lot of people are kind of worried about.
I think it's
the digital sales. It's the digital sales
because they give you so less for what you put in.
Well, it's digital games.
Brand new, and when you're trying to return it, you get less than what you bought.
Well, that too. Bad business practices.
Yeah, I don't trade my games in. If I don't want the game, I'll just sell that shit online, and I'll get a lot more.
Right, but before having the option to do that, like you should be able
you always have the option
to
do that. Freaking Craigslist and Facebook have been around.
I'm talking about from your local convenience area. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just waiting to do it on sell that shit online, but you want to go back to where you get the value back from what you invested in.
Well, I know our GameStop, me and Mike's, there's a lot of the Geek.com stuff. Like there's like a lot. Most of it is like shirts, statues. That's what's really mostly in our GameStop. There's like few games that are actually in there.
Yeah, like I said, the dude already said, like the main owner of GameStop said, what Cherry said, they're switching, and doing what they're going to be doing. They're switching to digital sales and shirts and merch.
Yeah, because there's no money in physical. Majority of game sales are digital. Dying. I understand there's people out there that like physical, but I'm sorry, you guys are dinosaurs. No one gives a shit about physical anymore.
Well, even when I went into GameStop to get a digital, GameStop said I can't get a digital copy. Like, so they're not even like letting me even get a digital copy of it. They're making me buy like the physical.
That's crazy.
Well, some people still appreciate that collector's item.
That's like the main reason.
That's probably the only way you're going.
And I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. I can still appreciate that. Like even though it's a PC
collector's
game.
editions might still give you physicals if you're lucky. who for all we know, they're
Yeah.
gonna do the all just get a game case with a code inside.
Yeah.
You know.
I think Red Dead Redemption 2 did that, where you got
so
you bought the collector's edition.
physical's going away.
And
it's been
there was a
going
code.
away.
You got the case. Yeah, a lot of people were mad about that too. You got the physical case for Red Dead Redemption 2 when you bought the collector's edition. When you opened up the case, it was just a code. You're like, where's the fucking CD?
Well, it's unfortunate because I used to use GameStop a lot. Before I changed over, because they don't really support PC much in GameStop.
No, they don't.
Since I made that, it sounds kind of weird, but I made that transition. Shut up, David.
And you know what, Danny?
Digital stays charging $60. I mean, that's why PlayStation has the flash sales that are frozen, and Xbox has their sales as well.
Steam has the summer sales or whatever sales going on.
Nintendo doesn't really have money.
Steam has a sale like every season.
Yeah, Steam is great with sales. Yeah.
Well, just since you mentioned it, Danny, I was at GameStop and there was a good 4 or 5 people in an hour that was asking about PC games.
I know, and GameStop's has to turn them away. Sorry, we sell some codes.
Yeah,
we have
and
some.
PC gamers have been fully digital for freaking a long time.
And that was what I was trying to say earlier too. Is that I understand the collector's part of it. Like me being mainly my main thing is PC. I don't miss it, but I respect it. I respect a physical copy. I know what it was
going
when
to Best Buy and
I respect
Fry's
it.
and that, and they had a whole sections of PC games. Those days have been gone a long time. You don't buy.
I know, yeah. But I still respect it though. I still respect those guys that want
PC
that fucking.
phased out a long time ago. Consoles finally catching up.
Yeah, that's true, because it's gonna be that. It's gonna come to that
People
point.
keep saying it's not gonna happen, and they don't realize it's already happened. Look at PC. It's
And
happened.
GameStop's business model is used games. Without that, GameStop is literally just another slice in a giant pie of the games.
That's why they gotta stick to their tchotchkes.
They're a chain. They're a physical chain company. You have to physically go to the store. That's where their bread and butter is. You have to go to the physical place to do your business. That was what GameStop. And this day and age now, it's
I
coming.
don't even do that. If I do want something from GameStop, I go on their website and I just order it.
That's what GameStop need to do. They need to close their stores, focus on the website.
Just be online.
Well,
just
honestly,
be online.
to me, it's sad. Because the younger kids that be growing up won't even know what a department store is or anything like that. All they know is digital stuff. That's what's sad.
I mean, most people buy their shit online these days.
Right?
You buy your groceries online. That's the way the movement's going with our society.
Well, my Giant Eagle and Walmart just now. I mean, you should know this, Brandon. Is now order the shit online and they'll deliver it to you. Right to your door, to your house. You don't have to go fucking outside.
No, that's just being lazy now.
It is though. It is though. King, right?
Hold on, time out. What if you have those disabilities people?
Well, okay. There's two
those companies
sides
were made. Those companies were made for those
people who
for the elderly.
with disabilities cannot actually go to store and all that.
Yeah.
There's that. But then there's the lazy part of the aspect.
Back when I lived in Illinois, there's
Like,
a
there's
a company
that's true though, Frozen.
Does that. Walmart, they shop for you, and all you have to do is just drive in, sit there, and they'll bag it up for you and everything.
Walmart, you pull up, and they bag it and they load it for you. You just take it home and unload it.
Yeah. And that's
now Aldi's. Now Aldi.
You're muted, David. You're muted.
No, I hear him.
No, I can hear him.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You hear?
No. Danny, you probably muted him.
Yeah,
you probably muted them.
Did I mute him?
Now Aldi's
I did. I muted you, bro.
You do that to your own brother?
Take a look.
Wow.
All right, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Shit. All right, I lost it. All right. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, David. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, like Aldi's the place I shop at. They actually do where you order online, and they'll actually bring it to your house. Aldi's, and they'll actually and bring it right to your doorstep. I mean, you can't
Americans
say
got fucking lazy, man.
Hold on,
I
Listen, I totally get folks who are disabled and have debilitating things that can. But hold on, we're talking about somebody who's like, fuck it, I don't want to go in the store. Fuck it, I'll just call have a car and bag it. I mean, that's fuck, man. What the fuck?
Pause.
What's your counter to this, Mike? I want to hear it.
I don't have a counter, but I mean, you got your twin brother over there that does DoorDash regularly.
I order DoorDash, yes. I order fucking DoorDash. Sue me. I love DoorDash. I mean, fucking sue me.
I mean, he's not disabled, Dave. I mean, he's not disabled.
Yeah, but the difference is you go to that's different. This is like going through a drive-thru, except the drive-thru is at your crib. I mean, you technically don't get out your car there. We're talking about grocery shopping. We're talking about getting out of your motherfucking car, going into a store and saying, "Oh, I want that. Oh, I want that." I would sit my ass back and just let a motherfucker shop for me and sit back.
You know what that will do for you? You know what that will do for you? That means that you're only gonna buy what you fucking need. You're not gonna walk in there and see shit and walk out with another $200 worth of shit you didn't even want.
Exactly.
Okay?
That's true.
But hold on, then you spend another $14 or $15 for the motherfucker to bag the shit for you because it's all.
I would rather just get the shit and
spend
$14 in fees than walk into the store and spend an extra $100+ on a whole bunch of stuff that I saw. I'm like, oh, I want that too now.
You know how you combat that? You know how you combat that? You walk in with a grocery list.
What's up, EJ? What's up, EJ?
I use my pen and pencil. I'm like, I got my grapes, got my cheese, got my lunch meat, got all that shit. And then guess what my ass do?
And you're gonna tell me you never throw anything extra shit. I got so pick up your cheese. You're like, oh, this is new.
No.
You can't sell to me because I don't give a.
Dave's thing. Dave said, like, yeah, the list is good, but I even bring a calculator. I only limit myself to a certain amount. Yes.
I've had to do that.
Well, Terry, you mean irresponsible people.
That's true.
All right. Okay.
Will throw in whatever he sees in the goddamn thing.
Let me ask you this.
King, exactly.
King, let me ask you this.
And there was a candy bar. Like, damn, would I want that candy bar?
Whatever.
King, when you have the calculator and you see a certain amount.
I'll tell you whatever.
Shut the fuck up, big man. King. I'm trying to ask King. So can I ask King a question, please?
Yeah.
As fuck you. As a PC gamer. As a PC gamer, because I have the same feeling too. I don't miss that aspect of having all those games stacked up. How do you feel about that? I mean, like, are you kind of like, yeah, well, it's bound to happen, or are you kind of nostalgic for having those hard copies?
Mm-hmm. I have no nostalgia for hard copies. None.
Yeah, I don't miss it.
It's like
I just want to play my games. I don't give a shit if I have a case on a shelf.
I still have hard copies of games because one day, like, Cloud could corrupt and wipe out all my games, and I have the discs right there just loaded into the console.
Well,
that is the drawback.
It's linked to your account, though. Your account is good.
Yeah, but how are you gonna? But then you also have run into the thing in the future where you might not have a console to play it on because they're all gone, and the new ones won't play those discs. You have the risk of those discs getting damaged, and you can't play them.
Are you gonna carry the disc around with you 24/7?
No.
Yeah. I mean,
the disc helps you now, but 20 years from now, you might not even be able to fucking play that goddamn disc.
This is still fucking pointless because now at this day and age where we're at now, you still got to put that fucking disc in your console, Xbox, PC, PlayStation, wherever.
I don't let my friends borrow
Oh my god, Mike. That's not lazy.
I'm just saying.
I would let my friends borrow games. I would.
They never return the shit, or they scratch the goddamn disc.
If I can let people borrow games like on Steam and shit, I would.
Terry, that's you, and
no.
Yeah.
And I'm dealing with physical copies. So
I mean, since you still have the physical copy.
And I'm saying I'm not gonna let my physical copy to nobody that they can lose. They can lose it. They could not return it, or they could fucking damage it. No.
That's when you're careful with it.
Terry is so fucking mean, man.
You're
Terry's
talking
so
about
mean,
people.
man.
Hey, when you
Yeah,
got the
but
physical,
some of us take pride in it and actually take care of our stuff.
Yeah, some people do, but not
some
everybody
people do.
does. And
I
you
have a
might
question.
very well take good care of it, but let's say
What?
you have a kid, or let's say you have company come over, and then they fuck with it. Then what?
Well, if I had company and a kid, I'd put it up high and tell them, don't touch the shit.
Yeah, right.
You know damn well that game is still sitting in your goddamn.
But I have a question, King.
And your kid's
What?
probably shoving fucking
Hold on, I
baloney in
gotta
there with
wait.
it.
Now, you said you bought the physical copy to Borderlands 3, right?
Yeah.
Did you still have to download the game?
I had to install it.
Download it, install it, same thing. But did you not?
Yeah.
That's what my point is. Everything you still, even if you buy a physical, you still have to download it. Back in the old day, yes, like on PlayStation 1, 2, you didn't have to install the games. You just pop the game in, boot it up, it's there.
Yes, but this is
So
new
fucking said he'll
consoles, new
fight a kid.
system. And just you going digital, Mike, because you don't want to put a disc in. It's just laziness.
Digital is the future. Don't do digital.
Yes, I know that, but
You don't do digital anymore? Yeah, you do.
No, I mean, I don't do physical anymore. My bad.
It's like, what the fuck?
I had my shit back
You don't do digital anymore.
I see.
Yeah.
So Frozen.
The only reason why I did digital now is to try to cut back on money because me and my friend game share. So that's why I do digital.
See, I've been doing.
You don't have to lend a goddamn disc to your buddy Frozen fucking game share, and look at that.
I love game sharing.
Buying the game one time, and you both can play it.
You used
And
to
you
do
don't have to
it
worry
all
about
the time,
losing
Brandon.
the disc, scratching the disc, or not returning the disc.
Okay, let me read what he said. He said, "And what if you think games aren't worth buying for $60, like Sony exclusives?
Then you
I
wait.
like to rent for $3, beat them, and return it. I'm not wasting my money and keeping the games forever." Okay, yeah, I mean, I understand that too. I mean, you have people like that where they just like, I just want to fucking.
I rent games too.
Yeah.
Like there's some
$60.
games I have digitally that I beat it and it's like I wish I could return it and get some money for it or
That's my thing.
whatever such.
That's my thing.
If
I
you're
feel like
not
talk about this.
in playability, then why even buy it? That's why I rent those. Any game that I know is one and done, which are most exclusive games are one and done, I always rent.
That's my thing right there. Me and Tony talked about this, Tony Polanco, on a podcast. I think when the PlayStation 5 and the next Xbox hits, that eventually, maybe in the future, we're going to see where we can sell that game to like one of your friends, or you can trade it back to Microsoft or PlayStation.
You're not gonna be able to do that shit. I guarantee you're not gonna be able to do this shit.
Anything can have value. We just got to give it value. So we got to do.
Right now,
all
you have the option.
All we have to do is make it to where you are giving up your license to that.
Exactly.
To
I
that
said you have to
code,
get up the license
and you can sell it back.
And like I said,
That's all you gotta
right now you can do it on Steam and Xbox. If you don't like the game, within 2 hours, you can give the game back.
Well,
and I know that you've returned some of the games on Steam.
Yes, I have because they fucking failed. But Steam lets you do that. Steam lets you do that. Steam is like we care enough that even though this is a digital copy, if you play it and you say that this shit is tragic, we'll give you your money back. And that's the one good thing about Steam.
Xbox is doing it also already. Xbox started that also.
Listen, if you go into a digital age, okay, you have to
saying.
allow that. You have to allow a point to where I can get my money back. You can't not have that as an option. If you're a digital store and you don't have an option to get your money back, you're gonna do really bad. That's why Epic Store. You think about Epic Store shit. That's why people talk about people were bitching and moaning. Well, no, because think about it. If Control, because I love the game Control, I think it's great. But what happens if it was tragic? Like I bought Control on Epic Store. I played it. It was crashing. It's fucking terrible. Artifacted. Anything you name it, right? And I've only put in like 4 hours, and you can't with Epic Store. That's why. That's the problem with digital. And that's why I said I respect.
That's the problem now. That doesn't mean
but it has to. They have to adopt something like Steam.
The physical box of games. It's pretty cool art.
Well, yeah, and that's the only point of buying a physical anymore. I mean, like Terry said, is for the collection.
It's the collection.
go
That's why I said I
on
respect
Reddit. You
it.
can go
I
on
respect
Google,
it.
For like the
pull up the
statue or
box
something
art
like that.
and fucking print that shit. You don't need no
Well,
fucking
listen,
goddamn
but see,
piece of
but Terry is an anarchist. I'm saying
Yeah, I agree with
I respect it. I just look, even though like I said, I've been a PC guy for so long now, I don't miss it. But when I see those collections, people having those, I respect it. I'm like, damn, that dude is a fucking spender and gamer. You know what I'm saying? That dude is gaming. So I respect it. I do.
There have been plenty of times I bought used games and they didn't have like the original game case. You just go on the goddamn computer, you look up the box art, and you print it, and you throw in the goddamn game case. Boom, gone. I didn't have to spend all that money at the store buying the damn
Terry,
game.
I'm starting to think
Same
you
goddamn
are
cover.
Terry.
Same
I'm starting.
goddamn cover.
Terry, I'm starting to think you are Raven from Titans. That's what I think you are. All right. Next up, what do we got?
I do not give my account out to let people play my games. I do not.
Right. Hold on. Y'all want to see? Listen, my wife. She said she wanted to take. Before we go any further, she said she wanted to take a life from me. And she sent me this photo. All right. Hold on. Make sure it ain't incriminating. All right.
Why doesn't it have to be incriminating?
I was asleep with the phone playing Saint Seiya.
Damn.
And Ben, so she said, make sure you let everybody know to take your life. So fuck you, wife. Yeah,
I'm with it. I totally agree with the wifey. If she's listening, shout out to the wifey for taking Danny's life.
Fuck you, wife. All right.
Don't forget to always have a life grenade.
Damn, I think Danny's like down to 2 lives.
3.
Oh, 3. My bad. He's down to 3.
And I lost 1 life as well. So
yeah, fuck you. All right. Let's see. What else we got?
Don't forget, you guys can use it anytime.
Okay, Borderlands. So
no pressure.
Borderlands. Let's see, but I don't know who has it yet. So shut up.
I don't have it. That shit's tragic.
I don't have it. I think it's only David
I literally heard
King.
someone say that the game was boring and that the and that the appeal doesn't hold anymore because if you can go back and play, let's say Borderlands 1 or 2, and you don't get that same rush you did when it first came out, then you're not gonna like 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so speaking of,
it's not because the game isn't evolving with the way that the gaming, the gaming genres have evolved. So the solid gaming just isn't cutting it anymore.
That means those people haven't played the game. Because, I mean, I played the game, and it is definitely better than all the other Borderlands.
I went back to 2. I went back to 2 not too long ago, and I didn't like it anymore. Like, I loved that game when it was new and hot. Now I've gone back, and I can't play it. It's so boring now. Like, that gameplay just doesn't do it for me.
That's because Terry is angry. Okay, so let's see what we got. Borderlands versus YouTuber. Hold on, what happened? Hello? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, did it crash on me? That's not good. That is not good. Hold up. I think Discord crashed on me. Hold on.
And another thing is,
Discord crashed on me. Holy shit. Discord
You're getting reprints of the same shit. They're nothing special. Most of those guns, nobody can remember the names, though, because that's how unimportant they are.
And another thing,
but that's the appeal.
It's fucking shady as fuck.
David, do you have a gun that walks, and shoots? I want to get
not only that. I got one of them. When you do a reload, you toss the weapon and it turns into a walking turret, and it's like, at ease, soldier, watch the hell out, blah, 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 and it just busts some motherfucker's ass.
Wait, what's that? What's that?
Which character did you choose?
3.
I chose Flak.
I chose Amara.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted the siren powers.
Yeah.
All right.
Flak is amazing with the little
shady
monkey. One of his pets is a monkey with a gun and sunglasses.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, beat that.
All right, so Borderlands, since we're talking about Borderlands, Borderlands basically fought this one fucking YouTuber. They basically took him to the paces. And they're going through an entire legal action. His name is Sup Mato. And basically he's been leaking shit about Borderlands 3 before.
Yeah.
And so now here's the update on that. They released, I guess, the proof on how they were able to kind of catch up to him. It was like a 10-month investigation. And come to find out, this dude, Sup Mato, which he's also must be Shao Kahn, he was selling access to his Discord in order to see the leaks. So he was charging like $5 to get into his Discord, and then you could see all the information, which is like literally a
That's
law.
against TOSs, I think.
Yes,
I think
it
Discord,
is.
Discord could come after them for that.
Well, Discord, there's a bunch of people coming after him right now, not just people from Borderlands.
YouTube, Discord.
I
Twitter,
guess he's got. It's like YouTube, Twitter. I guess they got him for selling cheats. It's like I guess he manipulated the system when they did those private kind of like Twitch streams.
No. So like Danny, it may be Twitch's fault for having the bug, but still going against the rules, like trying to get into the private streaming streams and everything, getting those secrets and then selling it. And because he tried to explain it, like he did his little like video where he was trying to explain like he was the victim, and I kind of was listening to it and I felt bad for a second until this shit when they talked about exactly what he did, and he's a fucking leech, you know. This dude right here, man. It's like, how long did you think you could get away with that? I mean, you literally, you blew up in like 3-4 months because you had all of this fucking information. And granted, you were a huge fan of Borderlands. You know, they get it. They know you were a huge fan. But, dude, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You fucked up. When you started wanting money to gain access to your Discord server so you could sell that information, man, you turned into like... I don't know, like Snow or something, Snowden. You know, you didn't fucking you turn into WikiLeaks in this bitch, and you fucking up. You fucking up major. So, what do you guys think? Like, King, I know you said that you kind of got one of this story too. Yeah, and it's like, what he did is like, of course, like everybody's gonna come after you for selling all that. If it's just like, just got this information and just put it out there so people are informed, okay, then yeah, he could be forgiven, maybe such. But then when you go into selling, that's where it's that illegal shit and everything.
Right. Now you're tipping on selling information that is protected with an NDA. So you're already shattering a lot of copyright infringements, and there's other laws too that are outside of just the media industry. So it's that's a tough one. And they said they really can't even continue talking about too much of it because there is legal, like it's truly a gigantic thing, and this dude created a huge problem for himself. For revealing this information that way. I think he should, because he even tried to say, he was like, it's in Reddit and all that other stuff. Yeah, we get that, it's in Reddit everywhere else, but you're the only one profiting.
And then leaks are leaks. What are you going to do about it?
Right. Yeah. And you know what, and there was somebody else said that the companies usually, they just eat that stuff, like usually those leaks, they just go, fuck it, we still push forward. But, this dude literally was making a fucking killing. He's making a killing on selling that information. His channels blew up unridiculous, like just straight up unreal.
I kind of think right now he's like probably shitting himself going, shit, what did I just do right now?
Oh, you know it. He said that two motherfucking dudes showed up to his crib with suits on.
Now
they fucking grilled.
If I was him, I saw that, I'd be like, shit.
Now here's
shit myself.
The people what they're defending him for is the game company sending 2 PIs to his house. That's what people are defending.
What?
Yeah, like
Really?
it was wrong.
They're
Why
actually
not
defending?
send like a cease and desist letter or email? Blah blah blah.
But you got to
That's
remember,
what people are arguing about.
and people are not thinking about how serious this is. It's not just I'm leaking game information. You know, when you start turning into like a true WikiLeaks type shit, where you got information for hire and buy, and you know, now you're on the spy end. You know, now you're on the end of you're reaching further. Now you're reaching further than just regularly tweeting out a fucking random leak that you saw on Reddit. You know what I'm saying? You're actually funneling insider information based on pay, based on monetary. And you can't do that. You're costing Borderlands and Gearbox and all of them millions of dollars by what you're doing. Especially ads. And you know, there's a lot of things that are affected outside of just shit getting out about the game. And
what was the straw? What was the straw that broke the back? Like what info did he get caught selling?
Well, here's the thing. He did a video on YouTube explaining how he was kind of saying that they were dead ass wrong for sending out the 2 suits, and the information was readily made available on Reddit and all these other things, and it wasn't like he was doing any hacking or anything like that. But the problem was, they said, well, when you first started dropping information, there was a full-on 10-month investigation on you. And they didn't want to do anything at first. They said they didn't really want to push it because they felt like it was a nothing burger. But then when he started hacking Twitch accounts, or just not hacking, but taking advantage of Twitch's bug, when you could see those private accounts, he was giving that information away on his Discord, and he was selling it. You couldn't just go to his Discord and get it. You had to pay $5 to unlock his Discord so you can see that information. And so there was a lot of media agencies that were found out that were in there trying to get early information. There was thousands of, I think they had said upwards like 50 to 60,000 people who joined that Discord. So think about that with $5 a piece, how much this dude was making. So he made some money. And there was some money made. There was some information that was passed through that was super fucked up. You know, and yeah, the game is out now, but you know, think about all, you know, I know people say, well, you shouldn't look at leaks and shit like that. Well, sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you just go to fucking Twitter and it's the first thing you fucking see is, oh, we spoiled your fun today. Here's the leak for this, that, and whatever. So that it can do a lot of damage. And this dude is in true fucking trouble. Like, real trouble.
I see, like years and years of jail time for this.
I don't know about years of jail time, but he definitely may have to do.
No, he might get years, man, because that's a felony to use.
Yeah, it is. It is a felony.
He might not get nothing. We've already seen freaking people commit felonies and get off scot-free. Multiple times.
You already. Oh, absolutely. Terry, you speaking the truth right there.
Especially when it comes to freaking.
There are current famous people who got felonies who getting off with no.
There's lots of streamers.
So you're right.
Lots of streamers that have committed felonies on live stream and gotten away with it. So now.
I think is going to happen.
They'll just get a damn fine if anything.
What I think is going to happen is they're going to definitely get some of that money back. So they're probably going to take him to the ringer as far as the cash, though. I think they're going to hit him in his pockets, and they're going to ban everything that he's doing. They're going to basically shut his shit down. That's what's going to happen. I don't think he's going to actually be locked away, but it is serious enough to get your ass shut the fuck down. And basically,
with fire, you get burned.
Yeah, you get burned. Okay. So I think his channels is already done, and we're talking permabans, not like the Twitch. You know, you show your pussy and you get banned for 2 days, not like Amaranth. You know what I'm saying? We talking
14-day ban.
Yeah, her 14 ban for dropping the N-word and showing straight up the pussy. But like she gets nothing. But this dude's getting perma. He is banned. He is done for. He's over with. Like he's definitely out of the media part of it. He can gain.
But that's because he was doing racketeering basically with data. He was racketeering with data. I mean, you can't do that, man. Racketeering is illegal no matter what medium you're using. Racketeering is racketeering.
Racketeering is terrible. So that's kind of where we're at. So yeah. All right. Enough about that fucking loser, dude. Wait, go ahead, Big Mike.
How about the other big issue on Borderlands 3? There was no review copies issued for the console version. It was all the reviews you're seeing are on PC.
Because hashtag PC.
Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
That's why. I don't understand why this is new to you. I don't understand why you act like this is like he thinking shit has changed. Shit ain't changed. Shit has been the same. You know how long it's been? Big Mike, stop it, breathe for a second, just shut up and breathe. Just take it in, just hook it in, dude. Just hook it the fuck in. Just suck that shit in, bro. Suck that shit in. That's all you gotta do, man. Calm down. It's not an issue. You're arguing about an adult situation. You're arguing about that's like being.
The gameplay is gonna be the same. Like the story's not gonna change.
Exactly. That's what I said. Don't have a child's argument. We're not having a child's argument.
When it comes to the base things that people are gonna be reviewing, how the gameplay was, the story and whatnot, it's all gonna be the fucking same. The only thing that's going to differ is how the performance of the game is, whether or not one platform had more bugs or if it was bad
graphics, maybe
bad problems. But the game itself is the same.
It's a 2.5. That's all it is. Borderlands 5.
Big Mike, it'll be all right, dude.
Borderlands is so much more than the 2.5, man.
No, it's not.
If you played it, you know it's more than a 2.5, man.
I did hear that Borderlands 3 is kind of broken.
It's the same bullshit. That's all it is.
Man, I don't know what game you guys are playing. I mean, I've played every last Borderlands, and this one by far is the biggest.
A guy was playing, and his quest giver disappeared. And he had to reboot the game to get his quest giver to come back. Like the game's kind of has some bugs in it.
Listen,
I don't give a damn about the bug. The bugs are going to happen in an open world game. What I'm talking about is that the game itself is a step up from Borderlands 2. It's a major step up.
If I had a quest giver disappear.
I've
watched streamers say the same damn thing.
Fucking Gears of War 5, Terry, your ass got hemmed up. So I mean, listen.
I'm looking at when it comes to Borderlands games. Those Borderlands games are older, and they didn't have these bugs. So why are you going to give them an excuse for the new?
I'm not giving them a pass. I'm saying that it is not the same fucking game. I mean, you guys are acting like it's a
Hold on. It is not.
It's not a copy and paste. It's not a copy and paste.
Here's the thing. Don't let Big Mike kick this unrealistically unimportant shit up. Because that's what he's doing. Big Mike wants.
I'm bringing up
dude. That issue that you want to deal with. That's not even.
Shit if the review copies were PC.
I'm telling you, that shit is not a thing. If somebody's super worried, listen. If somebody's super terrible, look. If somebody's super pissed,
if the game works and if the story's good and the gameplay's fun, I don't give a shit what platform they played it on.
In which it is, Dave. Don't you agree?
I want a fucking free copy.
Which is hashtag PC. So stop it, Big Mike. We get it. You're hurt. We know you. We know you're emotional, dude. You're emotional, man. I get it. You need a hug, dude. I'm gonna give you a hug, bro. I know you need one, man. Just breathe. Look, when you bring it in, just and then let it go. Just let that shit go, bro.
The Big Mike hug.
Just and then just let that shit go. Let it go.
You're fake as fuck, Daddy.
I get it. You're mad.
Dave, after
all right. So
go and play the game.
Big Mike's super salty. Big Mike, let's talk about Big Mike.
It's Borderlands 2.5.
Let's talk about the game that you're super. Let's talk about the game you're super interested in, Big Mike. Let's talk about KFC dating sim. Let's talk about Big Mike said D1 for this one. He said day one. So KFC.
They have video. They have actual video. Does that?
Do they have video of it? There's
video, yeah. Look up video. There's actually video.
Oh shit!
I'm not even diehard Sony there.
Mike sent me a DVD.
I've seen other articles that have video. Look up like
I haven't seen anybody share this game.
GameSpot, I think might have video.
Does GameSpot have it? I love
Danny,
the color. Here it is.
Mike
right
sent
here.
me a DM saying how much he was in love with this game.
Oh, you know he did, man. Instantly. You know Big Mike did. You know he did.
Nope, I did not.
He said this and Sinron is day one. That's what he said.
Nope.
That's what he said. He hit me up. He said, Danny, I swear to God, KFC is sexy as shit.
Oh, he can't play it. He can't play it. It's only on Steam.
Oh,
exactly. Come on, give me the proof. Where? Show me the message where I said this.
I'm about to post it right now. Hold on.
Exactly. You fake
Hold on, but this is super anime though. Like,
take a life, Danny.
Mike.
Hold on.
Terry said this is for PC, so that's a game for Danny.
Exactly.
Because he's hashtag PC.
This is all PC gaming shit.
Brandon, you will die slow. Just know this.
Sony will port this shit.
Oh, you know Sony porting this shit. It's gonna be remastered on PS5
Just
and
like
shit.
that Dream Daddy was PC, and I think that came to consoles later.
That did. It did.
Yeah, you know damn well it's gonna be on PlayStation, and it'll be day one for Mike when it does.
Look, you know Alucard getting this day one too. You know it. You know it. This is day
He wants to see
uno.
how spicy that chicken is.
Look at this thing over here. What the fuck is this over here? It's like a piece of chicken. What is that?
Mashed potatoes.
That looks so fucking disgusting. Like I'm trying to
It's a
look
mashed
at this.
potato monster.
Hey, Mike said day one though. Mike said day one.
It contains it contains Big Mike's most favorite things, right? Look, food and love. There it is, right there.
Tell me, he loves KFC.
You know he loves KFC. He's like, God damn it, I love
in the
it.
KFC.
around here.
You don't have to KFC around here.
Drive the KFC,
we
and
don't
he's
have
gonna
a fucking-
ask them for a copy.
Yeah, we don't have KFC.
We don't have a fucking KFC around here, so try again.
Oh, he gonna drive for it. He's driving for it.
Yeah, he going out the way. Yeah,
Just like,
KFC in
just
our
like
area.
when McDonald's and Burger King had video games they were handing out with their meals. Mike's gonna try to see
Right.
KFC will give them one.
He gonna get an 8-piece with it on PS4 when it come out. I already know. You know it. He about, let me get an 8-piece spicy. Let me get that collar no love. Let me get that.
I'm not playing it.
Let me get that. Let me get some Colonel Sanders head up in this motherfucker. You know he want it. This is what he wants. This is what he lives for.
Nope.
He gonna arch his back for KFC. Alright.
Did you just say Michael Arch's back for KFC?
Oh no.
Dave's not too live.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That is like super hilarious.
It's hilarious, but he's not too live.
God damn, that's hilarious, man. That's so fucking funny, dude. Like, for real, man.
Big Mike, man, if you arch your back for this shit, man, I'm gonna whoop your ass, man.
Pause. It says a finger licking good dating sim.
Right on time, Platinum. Right on time, Platinum.
I'm telling you, and you know he wet as hell right now. You know this. We know this.
Big Mike is wet for the KFC.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. He sound like wet clothes right now when he walks.
If the KFC game has a Predator DLC, Platinum will get it.
Oh shit! I love you, Predator. It's like I love you.
Yeah, y'all will be saying the same thing about y'all favorite games too. So
whatever, man. So that was I love you, Colonel Sanders. A finger licking
Yep.
good dating sim. I
Big
cannot
Mike's
believe
day
that this
one.
is
Big Mike's
That's
day
fine.
one.
You already
collector's
told me
edition.
Hold on.
Collector's
Hold on.
edition.
You already told me you're getting it, Danny.
The $500 collector's edition, Mike, on day one.
I'm telling you, get a life-size Colonel Sanders. It comes with lube and all of that. You already know.
They'll give you the statue of him surfing on the salt shaker.
All right.
Will you spend $300 on that also?
Oh hell no.
Danny's
Oh,
getting
hell no.
He's getting the collection edition called the mashed potato moist edition.
No. That is terrible as shit.
Extra
Okay.
gravy edition.
Exactly.
Like this gravy lumpy as shit. All right. It tastes like pineapple. Okay, so you guys ready? All right. So final round is. We're approaching final round. I know Terry said she was in it. Faux show.
Dave's in it.
Yeah, Dave's in it also.
And Dave D said he was in it. Anybody else want to join in?
I'm fine. I'm
good.
I'm gonna go get my popcorn and enjoy this show.
Do you need help, Terry? Because I know what your final round is. Or you got this.
If you're gonna have comments, you better tag in so you don't,
Hold on, let me let that dogs out real quick.
lose all your lives tagging
I
it.
mean, if I'm guessing what your final round is, I know
You know
what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is. So I mean,
you know what it is.
If you feel if you
want to
feel
tag
like
him or not,
commenting,
Mike?
you better
I'll
tag.
jump in. Fuck it. I'll fucking jump in because I'm a diehard game Gears fan, but this
All
is one.
right, so let me pull this
Okay,
up
so
for
there's
Terry.
3 in. Who else?
I know Terry. You said you had
Platinum.
this video. I got the video
No, I'm
here.
out.
Massive bug. There
So,
it is. Right here.
You can skip around on it because it's a long video. Just kind of skip around. But
let Dave go first. I would say.
yeah,
Because
Mike said he's gonna tag in to go along with.
Because I'm sure Dave is short and sweet.
Yeah, let Dave go first.
Okay,
I'm sure Dave's is gonna be kind of rate.
All right, so all right.
One more thing. I think we need to take another light from Dave because he said he was going to turn cam on.
He did.
His cam is on.
His cam is on right now. Oh, so Big Mike. So you definitely lose a life. What the fuck are you talking about?
I haven't looked at the video. I just want to make sure that his video is on.
You can look at Discord.
You can look at the fucking Discord.
I'm not looking at Discord. I've been looking at the YouTube.
See, there we go.
Wow.
Hold on.
On the YouTube, though.
He's on YouTube as well.
Well, I got the video paused.
He paused the video.
Oh, this motherfucker. God damn, that means you paused it an hour ago, motherfucker. All right, so okay, all right. So I guess it's Dave D and Cool Cat Terry in
Final round.
Yeah, see, you forgot me.
And Mike.
Oh, and fucking Big Mike.
Take that away from Danny. That's one now.
All right, David, I guess you're going first, so go.
All right, I want to rage really at Death Stranding, man. Everybody has been sitting here building up this fucking game. Oh, it's going to be ridiculous. It's him. He's one of the greatest game designers. And what we get is a shroom with piss. And this is not something that I feel like is great. I mean, from what we see here and what we are witnessing is basically a world of nothing. And I don't want to hear the fanboys come at me and say, oh, well, you just don't understand creativity and new age thinking. Well, guess what? If creativity is boredom, then I don't want no fucking parts of it. I don't want to sit there and walk around with no big ass fucking thing on my back and manipulating the world while I take a shit in the shower or I sit there and drink a Monster at my fucking desk and I'm doing that for 50 hours. Fuck that, man. I don't give a damn how beautiful the game looks. It does look incredible as far as graphics, but everything else is like a fucking snooze fest, man. I'd much rather watch somebody drink that lady's bathwater who was selling it on the internet than sit there and watch fucking Death Stranding. sit there and do this shit. And Big Mike, you did buy it. I remember you said you were going to buy that bathwater, and you were going to drink. And you were going to drink that bathwater while playing KFC, right?
He has like 3
I do remember that. But honestly, we need to get fucking grip, get real. People look at what you're looking at. The shit is boring. Now, I hope I'm surprised. I really hope I'm surprised when it comes out. I hope that what he was doing is just hiding everything and just trying not to spoil anything and just showing kind of the basics. I hope that's what's happening. But as I can see right now, fucking failure. And I'm not going to buy a UPS simulator that's set in the year 20 million. I don't want to fucking deal with that. So really, that's my rant. Death Stranding is exactly what it is, sleep standing, and it's just really not my cup of tea. So
fake rage. Fake rage.
No, it's real rage. Because I was in love with I was the one who was like, oh, it's going to be a day one. And then I watched the first trailer. I'm like, maybe day 2. Then I watched the third trailer. I was like, maybe month 1. And then I watched the fourth trailer. I'm like, well, maybe I should probably like look at Anthem. And then the fucking fifth trailer come out with him more walking. And now I'm like, yeah, so Cyberpunk looks fucking amazing. So I'm not even worried about Death Stranding right now. So when it comes out, hopefully the reviews make it.
Paid reviews.
But right now it's not. If it's gonna be a paid corporation, if it's gonna be like a Bernie says the top 1% or top 1% reviews it, if it's gonna be a top 1% review, I don't want to fucking see it. So that's it.
Exactly. I'm with Blue man. It's a day one for me.
Big Mike.
So is the KFC one too.
Big Mike. Big Mike. Big Mike.
Yo.
Big Mike. You jumped in the final round. You're not supposed to be in it.
I'm already in it.
He is in it.
He is in it. You forgot him, and then you added him, and then you forgot again.
Oh, fuck, I did. All right, I'll take it. All right, I did. All right.
Are you getting ready to drink that, concoction we're going to make for you, Danny?
Go ahead, Big Mike. It's on you.
All right. So Mike and I, we were playing Gears 5. We beat the game, but oh my god. The entire journey through this game was like pulling teeth, man. Like the game is so broken. So broken. Alright? And we were dealing with the problems because they were bad, but they weren't affecting us from actually playing it. But then we got to the final act, and then the bugs got so bad it became unplayable. So go ahead and show some of my video to everybody of what happened on our stream, and like all of the troubleshooting we went through, trying to fix the shit. And you'll see what happened was we made it to Act 4, Chapter 2, which is the final chapter of the game. And it just got super broken, super broken. So go ahead and show that shit.
Yeah, here.
Mike, fucking bastard! Let's fix it. We'll see what happens. You don't want to watch me get stuck outside the map, and then I'll have the goddamn worthless AI in there fighting.
Or maybe it might just skip
so salty.
And give you credit for finishing it.
So pretty much earlier in the video, what happens is we're at a part where you have to fight a carrier, and some swarm came out and they killed me. And so and I'm playing it on insanity. Okay, I'm playing it on insanity, so you don't get down, you just get dead. Okay, so I died, and it didn't matter because we were getting used to the dying. It's insanity. But then after you reload the checkpoint, it spawned me in as dead. All I had was that red cog symbol for when you die stuck on my screen.
Man, that's a fucking.
It was stuck on my screen. I never respawned. Okay, and it wouldn't work. So then we reloaded the save again. And then it threw my ass outside of the map. You can see it right there in the video. I'm no longer on the goddamn map. I'm out in some astral plane. Okay? I couldn't play it. Alright? And Mike and my buddy Hitman, they're still playing. Like, their characters are working fine. couldn't figure it out. So we're like, well, what if we switch characters? So we went back to the lobby. I switched to Mike's character, and Mike switched to mine. And then I was able to play again. But then Mike was stuck with my character out on the astral plane. So my character was permanently bugged outside the fucking game. Like it saved it outside the goddamn game. All right. So we restarted it some more. I rebooted the entire fucking game. And then they decided to just play forward to see if they could maybe get to a cutscene and drag me back into the game. Well, they got to the cutscene, and then the game just dropped me on the goddamn road where the truck used to be. I just sit there, and they drive off without me. Like, my character still never spawned in. All right? And then they got to the point where the level wasn't progressing. They couldn't progress. So I switched back to Mike's character to see if maybe if I played, I could get the level to progress. And I couldn't get the level to progress. And so basically the game got to the point where one character was gone. So now we're playing the game with, minus one character, which is the main fucking character, which you can't play the game without the main fucking character. So the main character is not even in my game anymore. All right. And then the level wouldn't progress. So that means you couldn't continue the goddamn game. And we're literally at the ending of the fucking game. All right. So I was just getting livid. Absolutely livid. All right. And it got to the point to where I couldn't fix it. So all I had to do is I just went back and restarted. I had to restart the whole thing over just to get that freaking thing done. Because there was usually when you reboot a game or something, it fixes the bugs. Nah, every time we restarted the game, the bugs got worse and worse and worse. And we're like, what the fuck? The broken piece of shit. All right. And before all this happened, so backstory for those who haven't played the game yet, the entire time we were playing this game, we had to deal with freaking disconnections. All right. That was probably the biggest issue with the game is constant server disconnections. We'll be playing the game, trying to get to a checkpoint, boom, server disconnection. Back to main lobby. Go back. You have to restart the whole fucking thing over because you didn't trigger the checkpoint. So now you got to do it all over again. And I remind you, I'm playing a fucking insane, and you don't want to do that shit over again. All right, so that shit was happening. All right, we had issues with the game, freezing up and stuttering. Whenever there was an animation or a cutscene, it would just bog way down low. It was dragging its feet. It could barely load the shit. It was just so fucking bad. But we could, once it caught up, it would play smooth until you get to the next cutscene. Then it would lag down again real bad. It just couldn't. It couldn't do it. It was a travesty, man. And then get to Act 4, and my character gets completely blown out of the fucking game. It was just made me so pissed off. That the game was so broken, and the game's been out for over a week now, and it's still just as broken. They keep sending patches and shit, but I'm pretty sure all the patches they're sending is for multiplayer servers. They're not fixing the goddamn campaign side.
The last tweet they sent out, they said it was yesterday, and I was reading to Adam from WrestleCast because he's been playing it also. I had this experience as well, and it was kind of pissing me off as well. I was playing with Terry from when it first launched, and when I went to go pick up when Terry took a day off to not play, I tried to progress a little bit more. I had to start back from the beginning. I was like, this is fucking bullshit. I was like,
lost his save.
I lost all my
progression.
Save. I lost my
another bug in the game.
I lost all my collectibles. I lost
collectibles. Yes.
All your collectibles are going too?
Yeah, they're gone.
80% of the collectibles I picked up in the game, gone. I had to go back.
And that was one of the things they said. They tweeted out. They said, we won't have that fixed till at least next week's patch. And the next week's patch will be out next Friday.
At least 80% of my collectibles are fucking gone.
Me personally, because I'm a huge Gears of War fan, I have always been, this game should have been delayed. This game should have been delayed.
They should not have released this shit. We beat the game on
Uncle Phil would say, as Uncle Phil would say, would you ship this?
All right. We beat the game on Insane. The can go in. You know how on Gears of War you can go in and you can look at the acts on the chapters and they show you, the highest level you beat it on for solo and for co-op and whatnot? Every single one, all 15 chapters show I have completely came on insane. Nope. I showed it on stream. All 15 chapters have it marked that I beat it on insane. And I did not get credit for beating the game, and I did not get credit for beating it on insane. They jipped me on those 2 points as well. The whole fucking game is a broken piece of shit. Imagine doing that, Platinum. Imagine playing a game you're trying to platinum, and every fucking thing you did that you're supposed to get a trophy for, you didn't get credit for. On the hardest difficulty, even. Well, that's what fucking happened. Every fucking thing you did in that game, you didn't get credit for. The game is a piece of shit.
Well, you're taking a page out of my notebook off of last week. Was it last week or a week before when I vent about, something being cheated out of based on a game.
Yeah, it's horrible. I can understand maybe having more, like a bug or something in it, and just refresh it. You know what I mean? But fucking.
I do give them kind of
credit. The whole game is a goddamn bug. Literally, the entire game is a bug.
I do give them credit because they have been working nonstop to, try to fix these issues since, the game launched last Friday. But yeah, I'm with Terry 100%. This game was bad. It's buggy and glitchy.
When the game works, it's fun. The story is great.
Good.
The challenge is to get the fucking game to work. It's a piece of shit.
I gave it a quick review, even though besides the bug, I even said in my review, besides the bugs, besides the glitches, if you look past them, the solo campaign or the 3-player co-op campaign, when it works, I gave it an 8 out of 10.
You're better at this point in the game solo. Like, I would not recommend at this point in time playing that game cooperatively because that's where you're going to have all the problems. If you were to play that campaign by yourself, you could probably get through it with very limited issues.
Now, when I did like Act 1 and 2 by myself,
it's just issue after issue after issue. It's a fucking hot mess.
When I did Act 1 and 2 by myself after I lost all my progression, I experienced no issue. But when you do 2-player co-op or 3-player co-op, like I did with Worst Hitman and Terry, it was issue after issue. Disconnecting, getting dropped out, game being frozen, game crashes. I was just,
Oh, it's terrible. And I even said it on stream. People that hate on Anthem for its flaws, get the fuck out of here. Because at least with the flaws that game had, the game was still playable. This shit is not playable.
Heck,
Alright? You're constantly getting kicked out of the game. You're losing your game save and having to start over. Or the bug that happened to me where my character gets thrown out of the game and you can't even continue the fucking story. Alright? The game's not fucking playable.
I remember I told you, Terry, me and Worst Hitman, we lost game audio and sound where we're shooting our guns. We heard nothing from the guns. We were shooting our guns.
Oh, and don't forget that the invisible guns, there'll be moments you'll be watching, you'll see gunfire. You'll see gunfire where a character's supposed to be. There's no character there. You just see the fire where the guns are bursting through. Invisible fucking, this is probably the most broken game I have played in a long time.
Gears of War I've ever played.
And I said, people can hate on Anthem, but this game is 20 times worse than anything that Anthem had wrong with it. Holy fuck.
Another thing I had a big complaint about, and I even told Terry, was you always have to play this online. There is no offline mode for the solo.
Are you serious?
There is no solo. There is no solo. The campaign is not, offline. You have to sign into their service to play it.
Damn.
And their servers are constantly disconnecting.
Yes.
That's fucking garbage.
I mean, it is what it is. I think it's stupid because the previous Gears never had where you had to sign into their service to play it.
There were certain little bugs in the other Gears, but never game-breaking shit like this. You know what I mean? Never game-breaking.
I can understand, signing to a server to do PvP and shit, but I didn't understand, you had to sign into the server to play co-op campaign. I just didn't get it.
It's like, what did they do? Because, I love the Gears games, and I've always gotten good quality when it comes to the Gears games, and then they drop this, and it's a hot piece of shit.
Yes.
It's like, they just didn't give a shit. It's like, we got the game made, we're going to get it out, we're going to make money. we don't give a fuck about our servers at this point. We just want to get the game out.
There should have been more than just one.
Why?
There should have been more than just one tech test. There should have been more.
They didn't have a beta. They didn't have any of that shit.
Here's the word for it. They did a tech test, then they did a beta, then they did alpha or whatever. But they did like three.
Well, usually there's a tech test before the alpha, and then there's usually a closed beta, then the open beta. So that way they can stress test the servers. They didn't do that at all.
They only did one. They
just had one tech test, and that tech test was just for the multiplayer side. They didn't test anything else.
And remember, Danny, the first day of that tech test, there was issue. Everybody was on Twitter, ranting and raving, the game, it doesn't fucking work on tech test. Do you remember that, Danny?
Yeah, and then the game comes out, and it doesn't fucking work. A week goes by. It still doesn't fucking work.
Wow. Is that?
That's my rant.
Yeah.
So we got some passion. We were like Dave today.
People want to give them the excuse, well, it was an early release. So, you got to... No, man. That early release is the full fucking product. They're giving you the full game. This isn't like fucking Steam, early access where you know that the game's not finished and you don't know if they're gonna finish it. You're not, they have it fucking in writing before you buy the game what you're walking into. This isn't that. This is them saying, yo, we're giving you an early release on the finished product, and then the finished product is the worst fucking quality you could ever get. All right, I'm sorry, but when I go and I get something, I expect to get a quality product. I'm not gonna go to a car dealership and buy a broken car, or go to to a store and buy food that's been bit out of. I want fucking quality. This shit needs to stop going in the game industry. I'm sick and tired of people giving free passes to the goddamn game industry for giving us broken shit on fucking launch day. Take some pride in your fucking product.
That's where we're at out there.
No other thing in the consumer area would you buy anything defective.
My God.
Nowhere else.
Nowhere
else will you stand by a defective product. The moment you get something that's broken or faulty, you return that shit. But the gaming industry gets a free fucking pass to make us pay fucking $60 for video games, and most of them are fucking broken on the fucking launch day? Get the fuck out of here. There's thousands of people out there that you can pay to play test your fucking shit. Fucking pay some people, play test your fucking game, get the goddamn working, and then fucking release it like you goddamn give a damn about your shit.
Woo! Tell it, Terry.
All right, Terry, is that it? I'm scared to tip in. All right. All right. Well, that was the Rage Queen, Dave D, and fuck you, Big Mike, in the
final round.
All right. Okay. So that was the show. I am terrified of Terry right now.
It was very passionate.
It was. I appreciate the passion. I felt it. It was like a passion-gasm. I felt it. I shook a little. All right, let me go ahead and shouts out the chat. Shouts out to EJ, a la carte, Frozen, BitCloud. Huh?
Did you let the chat know that they had the life grenade?
Yeah, and they threw it at Dave. One person threw it at Dave.
One person threw it at Dave.
But David didn't listen. David had his camera on, so technically he didn't lose his life. So if you throw it at David, he's down to 1. So if you're gonna waste it, all right. Well, David, I guess
Hold on.
Hold on. I guess David, I guess you got blown up, but you had 1 life. So you are
to slide out quick so you don't die.
So you are in danger. But we're at the end of the show, so there it is. Shuts out the chat. EJ.
He is dead. He is dead. Remember, he lost that life when he said he wanted to stay in those soiled pants.
Oh yeah.
He is dead.
But that was bullshit.
He lost that life. No,
that was
he
bullshit.
lost that life. He's fucking dead.
It was bullshit.
That's
So
your brother.
so shouts out to Alucard, Blue,
Wow.
Frozen,
You know what?
John, Big Cloud, Velo, Dark Side. Let's see.
Yes.
Who else we got? Persona.
Wow.
Shouts out to John.
That's it. You can't say. Gary's doing a bunch of
This will be twin biasness if you
Yeah, so that is the end of the show. You can catch us next week at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. You can catch us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Can we believe that, Mike?
Podbean. Shouts out to Player One Coffee. Also check out Nick Apostolides. I wanted to give him a shout out. He will be on The Fixers, which is on Bayou or BYU Network. You can get the app at the App Store and Google Play Store. So check that shit out. We're always going to support.
You can watch it on Xbox. I watch it on the
PC. It's a great show. It's super uplifting, and it does a lot for people. It's so good.
100% Alucard. Both brothers should die now.
It's so good. So check that out. Shouts out to Nick Apostolides.
I agree 100%.
Shouts out.
I agree, Dark Side.
All right.
Coming to punishment.
All right. I also want to announce real quick. I'm sorry, Mike. I also want to announce real quick that I'm doing a WWE watch party for the Clash of Champion pay-per-view.
Oh shit!
So if people want to watch it as a group and sharing the reactions and all that good shit, we're gonna have the voice chat in my Discord, so that way people who just want to watch it.
Are we betting live, Stanny? Are we betting live?
I don't know.
You know how to
will be in my Discord. I'm gonna be using Cast.
You're scared.
That way, I recommend you guys download Cast. It's for free.
I have Cast.
The website doesn't work that good. So download their app, get Cast. I will drop the link to get into the watch party in my Discord, as well as I'll throw it in the platform Discord as well for those of you that aren't in mine, so you can get into the watch party. We can have some fun reacting to the event.
I know me and Big Mike are watching it tomorrow.
Are you guys watching on Watch TV?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it on with Terry, so I'm gonna be in there too. So.
Yeah, show me the link.
Yeah. So we'll get the link out to you guys. Like I said, just join her Discord, and if you do need that, I'll make sure you guys have that. It'll be shared on Twitter and everything too, so you can join her Discord. So yeah, you guys will be informed. Thank you guys so much for kicking it with us this afternoon. Shouts out to Platinum Godfather. Shouts out to the Rage Queen Cool Cat Terry. Shouts out to the Political Gamer Dave D. Shouts out to Big Mike. Shouts out to King. Shouts out to Brandon the Whole Man. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We super appreciate it. We love you guys. And we will see you guys next week.
There will be punishment.
There will be none.
There will be punishment.
All right, guys. See you guys.
He is dodging.
They're both dodging.
Tell me I'm a dime, you feel me?
Get over here! Final round.
This is the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit.
Finish it.
Yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. It's the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A street fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragging, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah. This the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah. This that platform shit. This the platform, yeah. This the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah. This that